This might be a shit here. It's pushing it. Ah. Oh, their floor is weird. Dude, I don't know if I want to stay in this world. I'm like actually lagging, but it says 25 frames. Hello, Ewo. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Yuki. Incoming in a few minutes? Okay. Yeah, I might not do this world anymore. This kind of fucking sucks. But Cookie just joined. Yeah, this world's chunking me, so I'm going to a cleaner one. Hoi hoi, y'all. Incoming in a few minutes. You gay. Shakes. Hello, Pixel. I'd forgotten about shaking Yuki. I'd completely forgot about it. Oh my god, I have frames again. It was so awful. Okay. I'm late to setting up. For a few reasons, but basically my fault. Hi. Pins 3 behavior. Doot doot. Pins 2. Okay. Nope, not roll. Auto level pitch. That's what I need.
Oh, hey, Dylan, did they ever update that went this map, but like, you know,
The fighting one?
Play the game.
I think it's a big work in progress. I don't know if it's gotten any updates. That would be easy to check. Hi, Octomage. Yeah, you better forget it. How do you not have... Oh, what emote is that? How do you not have a meow emote? Oh, there it is. Because I do. Hello, hello. I take back what I said, Meow. We are missing the Moe and Mao and Mew. Yuki Banana. Hi, Elder. Hi, Cookie. I don't know if I actually said hi to you when you came in. I was kind of just like, the portal's ticking down. Liked worlds. Fantasy Star Online VR. Updated. Oh, shit. Updated yesterday. The map you were just asking about, the other PSO map, updated yesterday.
Wow.
So, yes. Yes, it has been updated. 3 consecutive streams, I am not a banana. 7 consecutive streams, my number is higher, so you are a banana. What did it change? I honestly have no idea. I just see that it was, you know, last updated yesterday. That'd be cool if they added the fucking mines. I kind of want to check that out later. But for now, we're gonna start our stretches. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I am. I need to turn this up a little bit because I still had my sleeping sound on. I did my title. Yeah, I'm good to go. That's not how it works, and also, don't forget. What am I not forgetting? 7 over 3? And the smaller number eats the bigger number. So I win. I don't know, is it golf rules? I didn't do much yesterday. Okay. I don't want to go into it too soon. But I got distracted by something and spent like 2 hours doing an activity I did not expect to do. That's how it works, don't question it. I basically... Fueled was gooning. Well, you should expect 2 hours of that from me every day. No, this was like unplanned activity. I'm kidding, by the way. I do not goon for 2 hours a day. No, I was scrolling Reddit, and I saw the Anime IRL subreddit, and they posted a page from a manga, and it was a very heavy scene in the manga. It was 2 girls having sex, and one of them was just like, "Why are you so okay with letting me do this to you? Touching your body and all that. Why are you so okay just like letting me use you however I want? Doesn't it make you feel gross?" And the other girl was just like, "I never even thought of that. Hi Oni, hi Monkey Monkey Monk, hi Zuby." That is the old definition, Zuby. Hi North Prince, can't do this. The new definition of goon is to, like, be degenerate, masturbate, to look at lewd stuff, to say lewd things. But the girl's like, "Why do you let me do this to you?" And the other girl's like, "I don't know. It's a little embarrassing, I guess, but it's you. And I trust you and it makes you happy, so I like doing it." Which, you know, was like to the first girl, was just like, "Oh, this is true love." I saw that just one page on Reddit. And from that I was like, I want to see a link to the source. And I read 29 chapters of this webcomic yesterday. So that's what I did. For like 2 hours yesterday. Oh, good, you're back. You gotta come here. Boop. Except that's how it works, don't question it. Ewan was gooning. At Ewan Peak. I'm getting slightly confused at this point. Isn't a goon like a henchman of a villain? It used to be. In the 90s it was. In the 2000s it was. It's just, you know, words change. Zuby, my friend, hug. Hot friends. Deaf right now since in meeting. Hi, love. Hi, Ewan, my loves. Only 29. Alright. Okay, free from meeting? Hell yeah. Chat, he's cooked. What's the sauce you? It was called... I wrote it down. I wrote it down and I didn't copy it over from Discord.
Lol.
Control C. Paste. Alright. It is called How Do We Relationships? Hi, Grianne. Hi, Yugi. So you were gooning for 2 hours. It's actually fairly wholesome. they never show anything. You see a lot of, like, side boob and bare back. But you never see, like... I haven't seen any bits yet. Wolf Mother, that sucks. It was... It's been a nice read. It's about two girls that have a lot of insecurities and them going into a relationship. And really caring about each other and, like, analyzing their stuff like, hey, I'm being bad here, so I need to apologize and do this. And they're very, like, opposite personalities, and so they're often clashing and at odds. Hi, Global. What I find interesting about this is that every side character also has a story. They haven't introduced many characters that are like, I'm just a guy, right? It's, you know, there's one guy who, he seems very minor. He seems very fucking NPC. And he's kind of just a weird goofball. And then there was a chapter where he's like, talking to, not either of the girls, he's talking to one of their mutual friends. He's like, hey, am I weird around them? And he's like, I don't think so. I mean, you're always weird, but you're not any more weird around them. And the guy's like, okay. When I was in high school, one of my friends told me that he liked one of our classmates. And we went to an all-boys school. So this meant, you know, he was gay. And I kind of responded with, whoa, that's crazy. But then I stopped talking to him. And I didn't see him as much anymore. And I feel really bad about it. I think back on that guy and I'm like, man, I wonder where he is now. I wish I had been a better friend for him. He seemed very closed off and like he didn't get along with anybody. And so it's like, even the most NPC characters, like, I have stuff to say. And I'm like, oh, this is good. Where was I? Oh yeah, we're at Bendy's. It's going to be snowing for the next few days? No, don't say that. I don't want it to snow anymore. Yeland is a snow hater. I'm actually a snow lover. I just don't want to deal with the snow right now. I don't know. Snow's so pretty. You want to know what it is? It makes walking the dog difficult. Because, you know, if there's snow, that's about the temperature of it's too cold to walk the dog. And I want her to get walks because she gets very anxious and very, well, annoying when she doesn't get walks. But I can't walk her if it's too cold. And if my parents were here, that'd be fine. Because, you know, they'll just play with her. Hi, Sumiko. They would just play with her. And she'd get, you know, tired out and, you know, have her energy spent. I'm not going to spend all day upstairs with her. I'm just not going to. I want more snow. Sounds like a skill issue for the dog. Oh, she's just like you, for real, for real. Texas, K-Kona, clap. Best doggo, Hoi Sumiko. I'm so happy I'm not in Texas anymore. The house I lived in there, the apartment, was really nice. And it was the perfect size for me living alone. And I had, because I was close to the city, I could get literally anything delivered. And grocery deliveries were super cheap. That was all really nice. But God, everything else about Texas, everything outside the front door sucked, and I didn't want to deal with it. What are we at, Cami Stretch? Ah. Oh. Best doggo, hoi Samiko, hi. Hi, Joe. Do the plank. You know what's really funny, Joe? The plank is coming up. We were talking about Joes yesterday. Specifically, there's someone in chat named The Other Joe. And they probably hang out in chat the most. But, like, there's you. And then there's another friend of mine, Not Ranger Joe. And so, name-wise, because you two came first, The Other Joe, in my head, it's like, oh, that's The Other Joe. Wait, that's literally their name. But, like, because I met them third, they're like, rank 3 Joe. We had that conversation yesterday. And then somebody made a Joe Mama joke in Discord. And Kisu was like, poor Joe always getting made fun of. And I was like, wait, did somebody like go tell NDQ? Did somebody like, was he upset about that? Oh shit. Oh, I didn't think that was even that bad. They're talking about the Joe Mama joke. I'm just an idiot. They're talking about the Joe Mama joke. Who's Joe? Joe Mama. Hi, Ranmu. I got real worried for like 10 seconds. I was like, oh no. Oh no, what has happened? Why is Kisu bringing up this conversation she wasn't even there for? I remember I was the 20th person to join a startup. And I was the 4th with my name. Pixel, I didn't even see you type that. Wow, that's incredible that you went, who's Joe? Joe Mama. So just getting my name as my email address was never going to happen? Yeah. What was it? I don't remember their name or why. But at my company, at Tech Systems, there was somebody who wanted the name, like basically their name. And they just mixed up their first and last initials. So if their name was like Mary Smith, they literally made their email Jerry Myth. And it was like, what? What? Why? And they literally had to fight with IT, like, change my fucking email. My name is not this. Why would you do this? I was the 26th to join a startup, and there was like 4 people with the same name. This is how I throw in the fact my name isn't actually Joe. I remember this. I always forget your actual name, because I'm like, what do you mean it's Joe? That or it's like, you know what it really is? You're so hard-coded as Joe in my brain that anytime I learn your real name, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it is. People have online names, right? And then the next day, I'm like, yeah, but I like Joe, so I'm just gonna forget that other one. For me, it was Alex. Shit's crazy. I charted name counts, and when I left, Michael had taken over with over 20. Oh my gosh. There was 4 of 26 Alexes. Joe Biden. I have a pretty common name. I think I've only had 1 year where I had somebody in the same class or in a class with me that had the same name. And it was like kindergarten or something. From like 1st to 12th to all my college classes, I have not had to share a name with anybody. Hi, Juice. Biden Blast. Euland isn't common. Barack Obama. To the point when I went to Japan with people, they called me Joe. Yeah, everyone calls me Joe now. I can't get rid of it. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. I use Euland so much that, I have almost slipped up and said that name to my parents a few times. But with regards to online names, I am not like Cairo. I have not had the same name for like 20 fucking years. Oh god. getting online, the first like online game I did was Diablo 2. And I think I like kept changing characters, so I didn't even have one that stick through that. But I had like Dart 99. I remember I had a character named Wolves Rain. I don't remember any of the other names. I've had mine for 15 now. One of these days I need to dance like Chows when Yulin does plank. After that, I was on WoW and I had the name Murakumo for the longest time. Then I went by Saja on WoW in Burning Crusade. Oh god, then it just kept changing every expansion. I went by Nox in Wrath of the Lich King. And that one stuck for a while. Nox is what my guild in WoW... I have a fucking hair in my eye. Oh, I just hit my mic, sorry. I went by Nox for like a good 8 years. See, the problem is that you didn't have your dad make it. My dad did make me an email. Oh, God. And he was like, Yuland, what's your favorite word? And I'm like literally there playing a shadow level of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And I go, chaos. And I lived at a street with the street address being 2474, and he was like, chaos, you know, doot at sbcglobal.net. Here you go, here's your email. And I was like, okay, sure. Edgelordland. I was like 9. Could have been Chaos Man 274. It's crazy that you say 274. Ice Mug. The actual address pixel was 2474. So you almost hit the number. I'm like, what the fuck? My dad made mine a Lazy Town reference. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smug was playing Monster Hunter Rise last night. When I opened the stream, they were fighting Magnamalo. And I don't know if it's him and Fishy's first time fighting Magnamalo. I don't know if they're encountering the wall, or it's like, you know, business as usual, let's kill another marshmallow. It was my favorite show. It's not a bad show. Got to try a new VR headset today. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, maybe we'll actually see Error in VR. Alright, Joe, we're at the thing. I can finally start the Sunbreaker DLC. Oh, I just missed 2430. Pico 4 Ultra. It had 2 mods to make it comfier. Mm-hmm. $54, $55, $56. Though arching my back like this feels good. 25 start, 28 end. 3 minutes of planking. Straight back. It is straight! I loved how balanced it is. Mm-hmm. Guys, I hate planking. Yay back? What the fuck? How many headsets have the battery pack in the back? Yeah. That was my joke from yesterday. It's gonna be said a lot. Moanland. 1 minute down. Let me check the chat logs. I think most of the old HP headsets had batteries in the back. Guys, I hate planking. Well, halfway there. You're so cute. Fuck you. You didn't say anything bad or tease me in any way. I'm just planking, so everything's a fuck you. I need to have Chatterino downloaded more logs. Or download more logs. The best way to see user logs, Octomage, is actually click the native user log in Twitch itself, and you can see the entire chat history there. Okay, I didn't even read it yesterday. Damn, Yuki. The Pico 4 has pancake lenses. For 50 more seconds. The friend who tried it has a Pico set, HP set, and 2 Oculus sets and Slime trackers. I want to search for the first instance of gay back in chat. Okay. 40 seconds. 50 more minutes. No. 30 more seconds. Twenty more seconds. Now. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Air. You're so in the way. Oh, I love you, Air. Motherfucker, you turn to me? Motherfucker, you're in this fucking exercise area. Plus, you're fucking 1 foot tall. Imagine the fucking mouse that's being like, this elephant stepped on me. Yeah, you move. It's a fucking elephant. This guy. You have a 1 foot tall. What does that even mean? Alright. New lens types for VR headsets they use. Pancake lenses. Butland. Open chat log. Control F gay. Hi hun. Elephant slander. Didn't go past a day. Ahem. They use 2 lenses pressed together to create the parallel light? Oh. I don't know what that means. Okay. You guys wait there. I'm gonna change. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I almost forgot to change this one. Where am I in my room? Over there. Oh, alright. Let's get walking. I'm really hoping the treadmill doesn't die today. I kind of fully expect it to. But I can dream. I can hope. We have the proxy video first. I saw him in Kuro's chat, but we're starting with the proxy video. That's the wrong one. Hi, Trogdor. Oh boy, Euland ankles. Hi, good morning and all that. Oh, my treadmill sounds like it's fucking tripping a little, or hitching. I'm unironically having the longest view streak with you. That's because I take a little bit of pride in this. I'm not gonna find anybody more consistent than you. Pancake Lens and the Fernal Lens are the... Whoa. I really hope this belt, like, stops doing this, because it's being so weird right now. It's like, every time it goes around, it gets stuck for, like, 1/10 of a second. It sounds like me. Gone through so many headsets since 2018. Trogdor. They're all working in prime condition. They're all working. Because you see, have fun. VR headsets are all about taking parallel light rays and putting them in a focal point. Fresnel lenses, like ribs in the lens, to create the effect of weird light science. Boy Twogdowo. Yeah, mine are all working. The Oculus Pro I used 3 times. Give me one? Sounds like me. Trogdor. Did I hear Elite say he might be playing Civilization in the next few days? And was that going to be a group thing? Or a solo thing? Hang on, hang on. I have no idea how Pancake Lens made. But I do know if you lens the tiny screen, make big second lens, the lens killed distortion. Wait, are you talking about yesterday? Yes, Elite was streaming yesterday. He's been streaming twice a day for the last bunch of days. And I think he mentioned a Civ stream. Solo? Okay. That's fair. Real. Oh, Kyle said something about lighthouse tracking and inside-out tracking. Do you know the difference between them, Air? Because that's something that even I understand. Inside Out is worthless, in my opinion. Hi, Star. Hi, Dr. Air. Do I look like someone who knows shit about VR? Yes, I think you're smart. And so, I feel like if I said, do you know the difference about this, you could have just as easily have gone, obviously, I do, everyone does. Don't fucking give me that sassy response. Air. Lighthouse tracking is when you have base stations. So right now, I have a base station above me to my left, and behind me to my right. And basically, anytime I move my hand around, it sees that. If I were to put my hand under a blanket, it would lose tracking because my hand needs to be in line of sight of those base stations, those lighthouses. Inside out tracking is when the tracking comes from the headset. So there will be a bunch of like imprinted like little bumps, concave bump. There's a word for this and I'm forgetting it. There'll be a lot of tracking coming from the headset. And if your hand is in view of the headset, it'll see it. But if I were to put my hand behind me like this, inside-out tracking cannot... It doesn't know what to do because it can't see your hand. So with inside-out tracking, your hands need to be in the field of view from your faceplate. The thing about inside-out tracking, and the reason it's called inside-out tracking, is because the tracking goes from inside to out. The benefits of inside-out tracking is that you don't need base stations. You literally just have the headset, plug it into your computer, you're fucking good to go. Right? That's it. However, it's worse tracking because you can't put them behind you. It makes it harder to do full body. I don't even know if they can do full body. I would assume they can. But maybe with mixed, I don't know. The tracking is far more limited. With base station tracking, you could have 4 base stations around the corners of your room. And, like, unless you're literally, like, crouching over your controller trying to hide it, that shit's gonna be in view of at least one of them. Pop in, drop out. But also gotta go. I hope your day goes well, Air. Inside Out is epic. There are benefits to Inside Out. I greatly prefer base station tracking. If you were someone that, like, travels a lot, and you're playing VR in, like, hotel rooms, or wherever you're staying, Inside Out is far superior. If you're somebody who, you've got a big open room, and, you know, the means for 4 base stations, I can't imagine why you would want Inside Out. I want Inside Out tracking everything. I don't have a lot of space. No fucking clue. Have you seen anyone with it? In VR. They're walking around with their hands out like robots. It's so goofy. Being called goofy when I literally just stand hands at side. Put your hands to your side. Even the Oculus Pro controllers that have their own cameras, they lose tracking. Skill issue, I want a demonstration which controllers do you use. I mean, Inside Out can be on anything now. They put it on the controllers, on the trackers, on the pelvis. You say Oculus? I call bullshit Oculus. Yeah, no, too. Yeah, absolutely not. I only use tracking behind me. It takes like a second to lose. Oculus Pro I can kind of do if I'm super careful about moving my hands down to my side. What I mean, I'm going to get base stations and trackers regardless. I wouldn't need it. So it was way comfier than Oculus or the HP he had. Just casual usage, just a nightmare. I mean, I heard bad reviews about the Inside Out movies. Inside Out, I actually kind of enjoyed that movie. The sequels, we don't need fucking sequels. But Inside Out was a fun movie. It did feel like the entire movie was a setup for the joke they made in the credits, where it's like, hey, watch an hour and a half of this girl going through puberty and dealing with her emotions. Now that we've set up that premise that people have 5 emotions in their head, let's look at the 5 emotions in everyone else's head. And it's like 5 minutes of just some of the funniest jokes in an animated movie about what people are thinking. This music gives me PTSD. Go do the tower parkour. Fuck no. Cycling through Picos de Europa, Spain today. Hell yeah. Does anyone have experience on Picos? Pico, what people think? I got to see Freya's workout setup yesterday. She's doing the exercise bike gaming. Now we just need to have her have a VR setup and get her a model with a bike, and she can hang out again. The dream. The dream. The fuck is that money coming from? You know the answer to this, Freya. You know the answer to this. I didn't get any pics, what the heck. You're getting in the habit of doing this, Air. Where somebody's like, I'm showing a picture specifically for this person. And you're like, what about me? And I'm gonna start being like, what the fuck about you? I only know one person that uses Pico, and they seem to like it. I would not want to exercise in VR. What about me? Oh.
Gear sense. Gear sense. Ew.
Air is just jealous. He is. He's gonna get bonked for it. Also, metal is too expensive. I don't like the sounds the treadmill is making. Oh, jeez, what was that? This thing just sounds like it's falling apart right now. The manga I was reading about earlier. I don't even know if it's a manga or just a webcomic. I think it's a manga. It was called How Do We Relationships? I barely heard you there. Hey Ewan, is it normal that my left ball is hanging lower than my other two? Yes. I know about the pipeline. I got mother responsibilities, though. There is nothing wrong with having mother responsibilities and the pipeline. They are not exclusive of each other. They do need to be separated. My God, you can't do them at the same time. My God, pipeline stuff is for when the kiddos are asleep and at the very least not in the room. I saw a Am I the Asshole story like a month or two ago. And it was a woman who was like, my sister lost her home. So she and her son were staying with me. They kind of moved into the living room. And I knew this was going to be a while, but you know, it's my sister and I love her and I definitely love my nephew. He's like 6, by the way. Anyway, so while they're here, they kind of turned the living room into a fucking Instagram studio. And my sister has been doing, like, literal pornographic content and having her 6-year-old son film it. What the fuck? And it was like, huh? What? I said the pussy wagon has landed. Good lord. Yes, I know a much easier pipeline. It's the octal pipeline. Park Goodwolf. Oh, Reddit nerd, what? Am I the Asshole is full of AI stories, though? Yeah, I know. Hi, Logitech. I don't believe half of them. I'm just saying this is one I saw. Am I the Asshole? I think that's the worst subreddit I follow with regards to fake content. I think that's the one that, like, just has so much fake bullshit. Because it's like, how do you check it? They have stuff to, like, catch people out, but it's not foolproof and stuff is still gonna get through. But, like, I do remember they had the one bot that was like, this person was like, I'm 27 in this story and da-da-da-da. And this bot was like, yeah, I went and checked your post history. A month ago, you were 23. You're making stories up. Get the fuck out of here. And everybody downvoted them. They have stuff like that. But, I still think, like Logitech said, full of AI stories and junk. What? I just phased back in? I brought up an Am I the Asshole story about a woman who had her, like, 6-year-old son filming her, like, Fansly content. Oh, that manga, though. That manga. I got distracted. It was called How Do We Relationships? And, It's about this girl. Her name is Miwa. And she's super fucking hot. She's like super popular and everyone's like, whoa, she's crazy hot. But she's very shy. And she's also super gay. She just doesn't, she's just not attracted to dudes, right? But this is her going to university as a freshman. And she bumps into a girl. And she, you know, all of her books and stuff get knocked over. And the girl helps her pick them up. And then they kind of just, you know, keep talking on their way to class because they have the same first class. And when they bumped into each other, the other girl was like, "Oh, sorry, there's just so many people here. I wasn't looking. Holy shit, nice tits." And she was like, "What the heck?" And the girl was like, "Oh, sorry, didn't mean that in a weird way. Just, you know, you got some great tits. I don't mean this in a weird way." And she's like, "Dude." But they kind of hang out. The second girl, the much more tomboyish, much more informal girl, she's really good with everybody. She's like just, she can talk to anyone. They kind of hang out like no problem. She introduces the shy girl to her band, and you know the girl joins the band club because you know it's Japan, and I guess they need extracurriculars. They end up becoming fast friends, and when she introduced them to the band, all three of the band members are like, "Whoa, you're so pretty. Are you single?" And she's like, I am single, yes." And they're like, "Whoa," and one of them's like, "Dude, I hate that I have a girlfriend," and the other's like, "Dude, you literally have a girlfriend. What the fuck is wrong with you?" But the tomboy girl is like, she's kind of uncomfortable by this. And so she kind of like spurs the conversation away from the topic. And the one girl, Miwa, the shy one, she kind of, you know, backs away from the group. One of the band members is like, follows her and is like, "Hey, you're crazy pretty, and it's love at first sight." And she's like, and she doesn't know how to deal with it. She doesn't know how to like reject this guy. And the second girl like sees that she's uncomfortable, and she's like, "Bro, you met her today. Doesn't that kind of break your rule or something that you made with the other guys about, you know, hitting on girls too fast?" He's like, "Oh shit," chases him away. And the first girl's like, "I really appreciate you looking out for me like that." He's like, "It just looked like you were uncomfortable. Think nothing of it." And she's like, "Saiko," the second girl's name, "you're really good at reading people." And Saiko's like, "No, I think you're easy to read." And I don't remember which one. Oh, I think Miwa starts asking about her. The shy girl starts asking about the other girl. Which she's normally, like, not the one being asked about. Usually she's, like, leading the conversation with everyone else. So she's getting all embarrassed. I'm now remembering I wouldn't watch movie recaps YouTube narrated by Yuli. If I did them as, like, formal YouTube recaps, I'd have more notes and try to have a better flow of it. Because this is, like, me remembering on the fly from 11 p.m. last night. But basically, the one girl's like, "Look, I don't have a boyfriend. I just never really got with guys, right? Girls just seem prettier." "Hi, the other Joe." And the first girl, Miwa, is just like, "Me too. I like girls too." And they basically agree to go out on a date. The next 28 chapters are them fucking like having all this past trauma. All these bad experiences from things like middle school. All of these really just negative conceptions about what a relationship is. And taking them to this relationship and like discovering, "Oh, I was wrong," or "That's not how it's supposed to be." Right? And so like the second girl, the tomboy one. At one point she's like, "Yeah, I don't get jealous. I think that's lame. It sucks for the person that is jealous. It sucks for the person that's, you know, their partner is jealous. There's just no point to being jealous, you know, just trust your partner. Why ever be jealous, right? But she's never been in a relationship where she liked the person that much to be jealous. But she really likes this girl. And so seeing her, like, do things with others sometimes, she's sitting there going, holy shit, I'm so fucking jealous. But she's made a big stand of, like, I don't get jealous, I'm above that. And so she's trying to suppress it. She's trying to be like, yeah, I don't get jealous. You know, you don't ever have to worry about that. I hate it when people get jealous, right? And now she's, like, super jealous, and she's like, oh, what do I do about this? I don't know how I feel about that. We ran out of content 5 years ago. It's just recycle posts now. We kind of hang out like no bra with the girls. Bochi at home? It started being written 6 years ago. That might have been before Bochi, but it's good. It's too wholesome is the thing. There's not enough comedy in it. Hi, Bits. There's not enough comedy in it. So I don't see it like being super, super popular, but I'm just really enjoying it. All the next chapters of them fucking. They fuck around like chapter 10, chapter 12. And even that was like, man, we had to fucking get here. They went for it once. The tomboy girl, like, had her hands under the other girl's bra and they started going for it. But then she saw her face and she looked like very uncomfortable. And she's like, oh, I feel super gross right now. I don't want to do this. And so she was like, hey, let's try this another time. And the first girl's like, what? No, I really like this. I'm just, you know, a little nervous, but I'm liking this. And she's like, no, I think you're uncomfortable. We gotta come back to this. Wait, Yuli, did you read the entire thing or just the first bit? I have read 29 chapters. There's like 130 or 150. I literally saw one panel on Reddit and just started reading through chapter 1. There was some parts where I was like, dude, there's just fucking dialogue and dialogue and dialogue, and I skipped a few pages. But for the most part, I've read, I'd say 95% of the first 29 chapters. Oh boy, walking time. I just passed by a bunch of the floofiest sheep. Hell yeah. Boy, Juice, Bits. Boy, Bits, Pixel. More fucking. It is at a point in the story. They're like, they've been in a relationship for 3 months. And apparently they're just always going at it. They're just always having sex. And showing up to their classes tired as fuck because they get no sleep. I find a lot of the side characters interesting. A lot of the side... There's this one guy whose name is End. And I don't know what his deal is. But he fucking hates the first girl. And I think it comes from a point of, like... He was given a lot of special treatment growing up. Probably messed up in some way. And he's always been treated different. Or like a special case. He's always had a lot of problems growing up. So he hates the main girl. Because he's like, this girl is so shy. And so pathetic at dealing with problems. She's such a wimp. She must have never had problems growing up. She must have had a completely sheltered, spoiled life. Where she's just been going through it blissfully, ignorant of any strife. And I hate that she hasn't had problems while I have. Ooh-ah. Hello, N from Generation 5. I don't know. It's a fun read. The both of them, they both do this thing that I hate. Where they're like, oh, I'm doing the thing that I think the other person will think. Like, my partner is going to have this problem with me. So I'm going to start being weird and doing this. And I'm not going to talk to them. I'm just going to assume they're like that. So the main girl is always of the she's of the mindset that she's like lame and wimpy. And the other girl always has to take care of her. So she's just waiting for the day the other girl gets tired of her, thinks of her as a pain in the ass, and wants to dump her. Ah. Hello, N from Pokemon Generation 5. Where did you see N? Was that something I said? Was that someone in the video? I'm lost with that one, Juice. Also, we're over halfway to a beach episode. He forgore? Did I forgore or did I never know? Was that a reference to N's story being like one of the characters I talked about? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember N's upbringing. Other than he wasn't allowed to interact with people. And he just lived with Pokemon. And he's this weird hippie that can like talk to Pokemon. There's a guy whose name is just N. Okay. End. E-N-D. The guy's name is like The End. And he's like, Mom, why do I have a weird name? And his mom was like, because it's special. You are special and you should stand out above other people. And he's like, oh, cool, I'm special. And then they show his mom being like, Doctor, can we fix him? I just want him to be normal. So what was the name of the Yuri manga? For totally non-Yuri reasons. How do we relationships? 4 words. How do we relationships? I should share it with Core. She fucking eats up stuff like... Ooh, Core and Full. Full, actually. Especially. Wait. Oh, God. Huh. I'm just realizing Star resubscribed with Prime. That's 2 degrees. Most likely will not read. Fair. I didn't expect to read it. I just like... Okay, here's what happened last night. We finished Forever Skies. It's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun because I'm with Sheepy, Logitech, and Senril. But I'm looking at the game like... This is just a less good raft. And it's way harder to build the ship out because we're limited by helium. So I feel very constricted. I feel very confined. But it is fun. It is a good game. It's just inferior raft, if I'm being honest. After we finished that, I let the dog out. I ate. Did a little bit of cleaning. And I was like, alright, time to play some Path of Exile. And I'm just shit at Path of Exile. And so I'm kind of like, man, my Titan sucks. My Pathfinder sucks. Do I just like re-roll? Do I just like wait for the patch where they add new classes? You know, it's supposedly mid-January, although I don't think it's going to be mid-January. I'm just very like, man, I'm struggling with this game. I don't want to play it tonight. And so I started scrolling Reddit, right? And I saw that one page where it's the 2 girls, they're both topless. And one of them is over the other, and she's just like, why do you let me do this stuff? Why are you just okay with me touching your body and doing whatever I want with you? Doesn't it make you feel gross? And I don't know. I've been asked that before. I've been asked, you know, don't you feel fucking disgusting doing all this lewd stuff? And my answer at the time was like, no, it's fun. Like, I don't know. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But for me personally, it was always like, I don't know, I just have fun doing this. Usually people aren't calling me a disgusting whore. They're like, Elin, you're so pretty. Elin, you're so cute. And I have a fucking praise kink, so like, I like being told that stuff. And it was very weird. Not very weird, but it was very like, oh, this is just something I've dealt with. This is relatable to me. This question. So I just started reading it for 2 fucking hours. I can already tell the Suffer Yuri from a mile away. Slutland. Thanks, Air. You're on fire today. Speaking of Forever Skies, we played for 4 hours? 4 hours, 20 minutes yesterday? We progressed the story. We got stuck on the story for a little bit. This was... oh my god, this was frustrating. We got to a point where we needed the crossbow. And we were like, oh boy, I can't wait to get the crossbow. But it seemed like we just fucking missed it. Apparently, we just missed what to do in this particular story island. We were supposed to go down into this tower and find this guy's body, this guy named Noah, that we'd kind of been chasing the PDAs for. Sent my friend this webcomic. She saw the lesbian tag. She dropped everything she was doing and is now reading it. Hi, Ellie. Hello, everyone. Hi, Cairo. It was like, oh yeah, Forever Skies. But we got to a point where, like, we didn't know what to do. Technically, there was this big flower. We were supposed to give ourselves hypothermia to walk by. And we didn't see this. And so we left the tower and we're just going island to island for 2 fucking hours. And it was like, man, everything needs a crossbow. We don't have a fucking crossbow. What the fuck, game? And then the game was saying, like, hey, go back to this tower. It was like the only marker on the map. So we went back there. Figured out we needed to get hypothermia to go past the flower. Got the crossbow. And that's where we start next week. We have this fucking crossbow now, so we can go to all these other islands. And do the puzzles of those now. Good meowing. Hi, Cairo. Hi, Juice. I felt like I had something for Cairo. Now I don't. I think I saw a conversation in Kuro's chat that was like... what was it? Hi, Ellie. I was watching Kuro this morning, and he was recounting how he fell the fuck asleep at Proxy's birthday party and remembers nothing. And Proxy passed the fuck out at Proxy's birthday party and remembers nothing. I really want to see Dore today. Because I had thought Dore was a streamer. I met them through Cairo and Lofam. And yesterday they said something that made me think like, wait, are they not a streamer? And I went looking. If you search them on Twitch, you literally can't find them. You cannot, like, preemptively search Dore and follow them. You have to follow them through seeing them in a chat. Nah, they just a Twitter thought. I did follow them on Twitter. I did find them there. So here's the thing. I went to go find them You are not a Twitter thought, Ellie. I went to go find them on Twitch. Couldn't. Went to Twitter, followed them there. And I was like, they'll have a link to their Twitch, right? They did not. Yeah, of course not. They didn't have a Twitch link, so I was like, oh, they just won't stream. You followed them? You didn't even follow me. I'm pretty sure I follow you, Cairo. The fuck? I'll kill you. Cairo, I'm pretty sure I followed you months ago. And at one point I was like, you need to be doing more content. You've stopped posting pictures. Fucker. I'm not gonna allow your message. Fuck you. Can't believe he's not following everyone. Just checked you don't. Maybe you were saying some dumb shit and I unfollowed you. You're a fucker, Ewan. I'm extremely doubtful that I don't follow you. This fucking guy. I think you're gaslighting chat, Cairo. I think you are lying in front of everybody. Not even following himself. Euland is a doo-doo head. There's no way I don't follow Cairo. I've literally talked to him about his stuff. I've literally been like, you're not posting as much images anymore. Why not? And he was like, oh, you're right. I gotta take more pictures. Lightland? What the fuck? He doesn't? I'm sitting here like there's no way. There's actually no way I don't follow Cairo. That's impossible. Oh, this guy just did a weird teleport. But at the end of stream yesterday, we had a bunch of people with us after the walk. And Dory was kind of hanging off to the side. And somebody was like, who's that cutie next to you? Probably Nick. And I was like, this is this, this is this, this is this. These two are off to the side. Hi, Violet. And Dory was like, yeah, I normally stay off stream stuff. And I was like, what? That's a weird thing for someone who streams to say. Maybe they don't stream. But because I'd met them through LoFam and Cairo, I was just like, of course they stream. Of course they do. Violet, I really enjoy your new model. I really like yesterday having your fucking shit-eating grin face as a backdrop. It's so amusing to me. Just a fourth of the screen taken up by Violet face with that little V-shaped grin that's just like, yeah. Me too. Hi, Rosmic. Rosmic, I've told him that story like 4 times of you and Glenn having the drinking contest back when he still went by You Dead Prey like 4 or 5 years ago. With the, nobody outdrinks me. I'm pretty sure I could outdrink you. I don't think you could. Let's go right now, motherfucker. Alright, and Rosmic just goes, alright, drink. Alright, drink. Alright, drink again. Alright, take another drink. And Glenn's like, wait, hold up. We're going really fast. Hi, Oku. And Rosmic leans into Glenn. And he just goes, oh, we're just getting started. And I have a gluten deficiency. So I'm gonna need 2 bottles to feel anything. But not you! You're fucking toast, motherfucker! And Glenn just being like, wait, no, that's cheating! Oh yeah, that one is fun. No one out-pizzas the hut. I know nothing about drinking fast. You know, I believe that, Proxy. I think you're fully capable of drinking fast. I just don't think you remember it when you drink fast. I thought you were talking about Saturday for a second. No, so Rosmic is somebody that I've known for like 4 or 5 years. But the past like 3 years, I haven't seen much of them. We've been on different chunks of VR chat. And so Saturday, they were at Proxy's birthday, and I kind of like, I don't want to say reconnected with them, but a bit of like, oh, it's so good to see you again, and hung out for quite a bit then. And one of my favorite stories, Oku, is like 4 or 5 years ago. Rosmic, his body doesn't absorb gluten as well as it should. So like, it takes a lot for him to get drunk. If somebody has to drink like half a bottle, Rosmic has to drink like a bottle and a half. And so anytime somebody tries to outdrink him, it's fun for Rosmic. Because he's just like, yeah, no, I've got this advantage and you're not gonna win this. But he loves taking guys that are just like, I'll outdrink anybody, and putting them in their place. Which is exactly what he did to my friend Glenn 5 years ago. Hi, Haxie. Apparently you do first-hand experience drinking contest. I don't have a gluten deficiency, but I sure as hell am Finnish. Funny how you can be so close and yet so far. You both like taking guys. Hang on. Hello, so I could normally sip on a Long Island iced tea over about 3 hours. One time Hubs made it in a huge cup, and it was like 1.5 times the normal amount. So in 4 hours, my makeup was smeared on the bathroom wall. Fucking Glenn, what a bloke. Literally, I'm sitting here like, there's no way you know Glenn, Haxie. But that sentence describes them perfectly. Fucking Glenn, what a bloke. You both like taking guys, that's what I heard. Oi. I had a really funny moment on Saturday, Haxie. I was showing Ellie the dog bed and the cat tree in Suika's map, where you have to jump up the wall, go on top. And I was like, look, Ellie, this is Proxy's bed. This is the cat tree. Take 5 guys. In a fight, right? Actually, in a fight. I was showing her the dog bed and the cat tree. And Ellie goes, oh, anyway, I got some tea for you now that nobody can hear us. And I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure they can hear us because I'm hearing them down below. And Suika down below just goes, no, yeah, definitely say it. We definitely can't hear you right now. And then we hear the fucking peanut gallery laughing. And Ellie goes, oh shit, yeah, I guess I can hear them so they can hear us. Anyway, Yulin, the tea is that, and then they just fucking leave the instance because their blackout cue popped. And I was like, what the fuck? You can't fucking do that! Bits, when are you doing the My Hello Kitty Cafe Tycoon dailies on Roblox with me? I'll take on 4 guys at once. You're making me hungry. Only in an eating contest. I want a burger. It got me good, Ellie. When you did that, I was like, you can't fucking do that! Fuck you! Fuck that bitch! I make people hungry because I'm a damn meal. That
You
is...
are a meal.
Quoting Haxie. That is very undeniable, Haxie. That is very true. Welcome back.
I'm hungry.
Waiting for the other shoe to drop when Yulin does it to me again? Good lord. Ellie has cinematic timing. Nom. I'm not really like planning to play the beta at all, Cookie, but I'm like, I can't wait for it just to get the fucking decoration. I like literally don't care about decorations like this, and I will never use it. But I'm like, it's Monster Hunter, so I want it, and I need it now. You know about the second beta, right? Cookie?
Huh? Hi, sorry.
You know about the second Monster Hunter beta, right? Okay.
Answer us.
I'm very
It's getting
excited
so
for this
fun to
decoration,
fight.
and I don't know why. I literally never use these decorations like that, and I just want it. I don't know. I think it's like the limited time
Independence?
availability. Yeah, the thing that'll hang on your weapon.
Be dependent.
You know, people just want to collect the rare Australian. I'm like a Pokemon badge.
You fought at Gypsros before, right?
Oh yes, I am so excited for it to fucking scare the shit out of Core.
Yay! I want to be there to watch or play with her when it happens.
I was gonna invite you before
You're
your
like,
stream
"We
on
did
Sunday.
it!"
I'm still drinking with my friends at like 8 and DJ to set. Hell yeah. Yeah, and oh god, I want to hit them with, wow, that guy fucking sucked. They made him so much easier than the past games. And then she carves. Wait, I didn't get a reward. And then it fucking smacks her. Weapon
Oh,
charms?
you can still you can carve it in and still get the reward.
I don't.
You do.
In the demo they didn't show a reward, but that might have just been for, you know, the YouTube trailer. Weapon charms. Absolute Elima. Anyway, off to work with me. I hope it goes fast, Rosmic. Core mentioned. Speaking of Cassidy, because Pixel just said Elima, and we've been saying absolute Casinema lately. I was watching fucking Snuffy clips yesterday. I watched a Snuffy clip, and she's in some VR chat world. She's got, I always forget their name, but the cave woman VTuber that Snuffy hangs out with a lot. She's in the world with her. And then I just saw fucking Cassidy in the background. Cassidy's just there with her head just like bobbing around and walks off screen. Like she's only there for a second or two. And I was like, hold the fuck up. Was that Cassidy on a fucking Snuffy clip? I then learned that Cassidy's model is not like her OC. It's not like something she's customized and made her own. It's a very stock VR chat avatar that a lot of people have. And I was like, oh, okay, so that was just some random person using the same avatar. But like, I just thought Cassidy was just in a Snuffy clip for a moment. I was like, huh? I'm starting to believe you'll just see random ass people in the background of the clips. Basically. I mean, that's not far from the truth. I've watched old Team 5 clips, right? You know, I remember the one with Dyrus. With Great Khan and Dyrus with the never have I ever stuck my finger up my own ass. Wait, Dyrus? 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 You want to explain, Dyrus? That clip from like 6 years ago? Core is just in that clip. She's just this little green sparkly cat just standing there in that clip. Who hasn't done that? The connected Casinema meta universe? Okay. Okay.
I mean, I'm in a clip for Lolathon. It was a while ago, like a long time ago. But I was with a person named Bazzy. Lolathon just joined, did his little silly thing, and then he left.
I was sent a video a couple years back. Apparently I was in for like 5 seconds. That shit was hilarious. Well, some people just don't know how to wash properly. I know. It was another generic VR chat expose. Me and some friends were at one of the older dancer clubs. I've been in Lolthon videos like 3 times. And the most recent one, that was when I had started streaming. And so I was hanging out with Koyo. Busty Lugs, Chloe had joined on us. And Lolthon joined off Chloe. And Chloe, this was like when she was running around as her Pomni avatar. And Lolthon came in and he had this like really gross, long, spindly fingers avatar that he was sticking down people's throats. And he was like, oh, this person's creeped out by it, so for a minute he's just like giving me attention. And it's just like, oh god, oh jeez. And so I was like in the next Lullathon video, and I had like 7 people message me like, Yulin, you're in a Lullathon video. And I was like, yeah, I kind of expected it. Oku missed his chance for a hug. Yeah, nah, get over here. Ellie like, K. You deep-throated Lullathon. He literally just took his finger that's like a foot long and just down my fucking face. Oh, it was such a like, I hate this. This avatar is gross. I could do it. Lullathon like the British guy? Yes, like the British guy. It's such a good bit, Yulin. His Abbies are crazy. Hi, Nerdling. Thank you for the follow. Lullathon? I don't know him that well personally, right? I see him around a lot of my friends. Every one of them has always said, this guy works so hard, he's got thousands of meme avatars, he's putting out an avatar like per day. He very much deserves the fame he has. It's so weird to hear people talk about him outside of circles I'm in now, that he's bigger on streaming. He's hardly a bit. I'll take an Oku hug anytime. I knew him back in 1920 and played 14 with a group of... friends of mine. He was super quiet, if I recall correctly. I haven't seen really much since then. I didn't even know he streamed back then. Yeah, he works his ass off. He's still super quiet. He has a sense of humor, and I don't think he's the most like social person. I think he's a lot better than he used to be. Yeah, I remember when Lolo would just join and do handstands and just clown bits back in 2018. I feel bad for him because for a lot of people, he is the face of VR chat. And I'm of the opinion that, like, clout chasing isn't a thing. But the reality is, for me, clout chasing isn't a thing. Anybody that, like, interacts with me or that I interact with, they're just friends. There's very little, like, I'm using this person as a stepping stone. But I have firsthand seen people try to do that with Lullathon. I have, like, directly seen people be like, Lullathon, big streamer, I'm going to do everything I can to get the raid and be two-faced and just blah. I'm very sympathetic to that problem that Lullathon has. I miss being able to just hang out with him, though. Only time he is on nowadays is for streaming. Hey, Yulin, can I chase your cloud? No. Because I didn't say cloud. I said clout. With a T. I'm using Yulin to get to Cairo's chest. Cat, Yep, ick. Chase is a good op, Ohio, Kylo. So, Cloud? You're just trying to spell it wrong now. But Steppy Boy likes being stepped on. Where did that even come from? Ohio. Dude, Proxy. I'm not gonna name them. You might know who it is. But I remember there was a streamer who's not small. They're like partnered and everything. And they were hanging out with Lullathon for like an entire day. And Lullathon raided somebody that had like 20 viewers. Lullathon just, ended the day stream. Was like, we're gonna go raid this person. We're gonna scare them. Double their followers, everybody. Let's go have fun, right? Raids this person. And the person that had been hanging out with Lullathon all day went, wait, Lullathon ended? Who the fuck did he raid? Some 20 Andy streamer? Fucking whatever. And, like, the person just, like, left the group and stopped hanging out with the group that Lullathon had been running with all day. And it was just like, oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. I wish ants were here to see this. And like, I have never liked that person. I heard that and I saw the clip of it and I was just like, man, fuck this. I don't want to deal with this person. But I have a few friends that still stream with and interact with that person. And like, it's just, ugh. Ugh, I hate it. Also, fuck you, Cairo. I missed what you said, Cookie.
Nothing. There's a dog that just came into my room and it's just laying on top of me now. Hi, Titi.
What the fuck did I do? We're at 2.3 miles and we got Suramar. Fuck you, Cairo. Oh wait, have you seen part 4, you? No, I have not. I know the cloud chasing shit sucks, especially since VR chat feels like the one platform where people can just get away from all that shit. Jesus, I wish ants were here to see this. Sounds about right. My eyes just now. That's scummy. What the fuck you mean, me? Yeah, it's so gross. Holy crap, it's almost gold. It's almond gold? DM me the name? Oh, my Discord's all the way at the bottom. Where's my proxy in my list? Oh, I can't see the names because I'm in streamer mode. That's not proxy. There they are. There they are. Bring the keyboard up. Watch me do an Ellie and just read out their name as I type it. Their name is Y-U-L-I-N-D. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. That person, proxy. I want to know who it is so I can block them. Yeah, fuck you, Kyra. What the fuck did I do? From taking E for no reason. Oh, LOL base. I know someone who only uses people to try to get bigger viewer numbers. A Kyra where? I feel like VR chat makes clout chasing easier because you can run into almost anyone anywhere. So it's like, if you're trying to get to someone, you eventually will. Hi, Sappy. Nice here. I want to throw something at Ewan so bad right now.
What's the rule?
Damn, called out Ewan, nuts. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Gyro's competition, hoist after me too. In my mind, there's two sides to clout chasing. There's a very harmless side of clout chasing that's like, I don't see it as bad, right? Let's say Leafeons streams to an average of 150 to 200 people. And I show up in her chat every day. I'm very active in her chat. I'm always like interacting with her in VR chat. Like if she streams VR chat, I'm always like on and ready to join her. And I'm very much like trying to get on her streams. But I'm doing it in a way that like benefits her streams, right? So if you're a big streamer and you have people on your stream trying to, do gags and whatnot, that enriches your stream. That makes your stream more entertaining because you get to show off this funny person without having put the effort of making the funny thing. And if I'm constantly in someone's chat, that's like the perfect chatter. If somebody's active in chat and like driving up your chat interaction, that's someone you want around, right? So in that regard, it feels less like clout chasing and more like, I'm going to be a good member of your community, somebody that you like having around. I'm going to make you want to help me grow. Good night, Elder. Sleep well. It's literally like stealing from the bank by working there for 20 years, right? It's like you're doing all the stuff that make you earn their support. And that's just not clout chasing. That's like You be good to them, they'll be good to you. And people will look at that as clout chasing. But it's when you're two-faced about it. It's when you're like, on stream, you're like, let's be super positive. You're so good. Oh, you're so amazing, and you inspire so many people. I happy. It's like when you're on stream and you just talk like that, and you only spread positivity. And then stream ends. And it's like, all right, stream's over. I don't have to fucking deal with you anymore. And I've met someone like that. I've met somebody who, they're so positive. They're so nice and uplifting and encouraging. And the moment stream ends, they ignore you and walk through you. And it's like, man, fuck you. I cannot stand that guy. But yes, Octomage. You feel like VRChat makes clout chasing easier. I was just thinking about this recently, because places like the Golden Gator, it's just a fucking boiling pot of all these content creators trying to, get their name out there. They're trying to stand out above other content creators. It's a very stressful environment. It's a very, a lot of people's livelihoods on the line, and it's very competitive. And in that regard, it's very easy to be shitty there. And VRChat as a whole is just like that. It's likely networking. That's a professional version. Fish taught me this? When Yule is Stinklin, good night, Tinylin. Good night, Elder Meme. Yeah, I'm just gonna be awesome, and awesome people are fun to watch. So by Yulin's logic, I'm cloud chasing? Oh my god. I think I was specifically saying that wasn't cloud chasing. Yulin helps me grow quite happy.
Would that come from me too?
No. Because, you literally...
I was here for...
You literally hung out before you started streaming.
Yeah.
That's freaking wild, then, if so.
Don't worry, Air. We can be human scum together. Yeah, I know someone who's a complete asshole off stream. It's all an
small
act.
Connections with people.
I hate it, Octomage. And the one I'm thinking of, they're a mod for somebody
Also, cooking the amount
that
of
is an active streamer, so I feel like I
mods
can't
to
talk
throw in
about
the
them.
mods for that. That's freaking wild. I'm gonna mess up the freaking stream for lethal. Never 100 mods again.
Oh yeah.
I've seen furry streamers
Even our friends.
be kind of a prick during Ferality
What'd you
each
say?
time I've been to one. I know someone like that, it's me. Okay, Haxie. L, this is the nice guy of streamers. The actual Ellen DeGeneres. Be awesome when someone stream. When the camera stops rolling, turn into an asshole. Streamer Squid Games. VRChat. We get in. Go then we go in every day. Do the work and gain their trust. Until we get them in the palm of our hand. They deposit their money into our bank account week after week. Month after month for 20 years. Motherfucker, that's a job. I knew some streamer that kind of two-faced personality too. You do these walking streams to be super nice and positive. But then the stream ended, he W. I think I'm the opposite. Oku. Farisu will show up and on stream I'll be like, shut the fuck up, Farisu. You dumb fucking horse. No one loves you. And then off stream I'm like, Farisu, I'm sorry, I love you. Instead be friends with a streamer. You not only get clout, but also cuddles. Oh god, it's me, isn't it? Yeah, I found a few cool people from your stream. Your stream just fits my schedule so well. Hell yeah. Being two-faced is way too much work. This is why I'm 100% me in every scenario. I might be abrasive for some, but I won't be caught being someone I'm not. I think I'm a little different off stream. I think I'm very much more energetic. And I feel like when I'm on stream, mine or someone else's, I'm in like an entertainer mood. I need to be energetic. I need to be like filling the time, making people laugh. I am very much a like, I'm on, let's go. But off stream, I can just not say anything for an hour in a call with somebody. And every now and then I'll get the thought of like, am I being boring? Should I be fucking a better friend in entertaining them? No. This is, I gotta chill out. I can relax right now. I can relax around them. Yulin is mean to me off stream. especially in DM. You know what I did today? I sent Ellie a meme, and she was like, Lamau, that's you, isn't it, fucking loser? And I was like, okay, maybe I send you less memes. Maybe that hurt my feelings a little bit. And I don't send you as many memes if you're just gonna turn it on me all the time. God damn. I did not. No. I sent Ellie a meme of this dad texting their son and being like, can you not leave your birth control out? And the son responds, what do you mean? And the dad sends them an image of toed shoes. They're shoes with like the individual toes. And the son goes like, fuck off. And it's really funny, you know, can you not leave your birth control out? These stupid shoes you have? And Ellie's like, Lamau, those are the shoes you wear. And it was like, what the fuck? Why is this coming at me? Why am I taking a shot here? Fuck you, Ellie. So Ellie's in trouble now. She's getting less memes from me.
Okay. I'm good.
I legit thought that was you and your dad's text exchange. No! No, those shoes are awful. Elin is more quiet off stream. Moan's a lot louder too, but we don't talk about that part. Okay. Especially in DM. I love ESP32. One I did not. Omegalol. I want toad shoes? God. Memes should never backfire. That's anti-memes. Might have been because I said you walk in toad shoes a couple days ago. I don't. Innocent mistake. I'm sorry. I'm not actually upset about it, Ellie. You're not actually going to get less memes. In fact, right after, I think I saw a meme and I was like, oh, do I send this one to Ellie? I'll put it in the queue so that I can send it to her later. That way it doesn't seem like I'm just contradicting myself within 2 minutes. This is why you send a link, Euland. When I'm off probation. I can't believe you thought that was actually me and my dad. What the fuck? You fucking goofball. Going back to two-faced streamers. Holy shit. You reminded me of a conversation, Octal. Years ago. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. Lele, she posts a tweet. Hey guys, apparently a lot of people are intimidated by me. I'm a person just like you. Feel free to DM me. My DMs are always open. You know, sometimes it's lonely because people are intimidated. I'd love to hang out and talk to all of you. Never feel like scared to DM me. Never feel scared to like talk to me. And like, I had just had an experience with Lay where I was like, yeah, she's literally like this. I DM'd her, she DM'd me right back, and we had a conversation. She's so approachable and cool. And I saw a bunch of people commenting on this. A lot of streamers like, same, you know, never feel like you can't DM me, yada yada. I'm scared to DM absolutely everyone. This one streamer, one that I watched, but I kind of like stopped watching because I felt like there's a little bit of shittiness to this guy. They commented on it. And they were like, you can DM me anytime, guys. I'm just the same. I'm a person just like you. That fucking night, my friend, it was actually Koyo. Koyo goes to, it was, I think, a Neko night. When that still happened. And they went up to this streamer. And, they basically said, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. It's cool to see you popping off. And the streamer went, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me? And it was just like, okay. Yeah, apparently they're not as approachable as they want everybody to think they are. And I found out about this because like a night or two later, I used one of their emotes in Discord. And Koyo was like, man, that fucking guy. And I was like, oh, share with me. And Koyo told me about it. But this motherfucker literally was like, guys, I'm so approachable. I'm a person just like you. Never feel free to talk, or never feel scared to talk to me or message me. And that night, somebody says, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me? I think it's because they did that to Koyo, and I get really defensive over my friends. But that person, I'm like, oh, fuck that guy. I hate them so much. I had one of their bits emotes stuck in my emotes. And it was always at the fucking top. And I had to specifically go into my settings and be like, I do not want this emote. Get it out of my emote list. Lay love, I didn't capitalize the L.
Nothing to worry about.
When I'm off probation, well, I think it was cuz Violet said something about toe shoes. I was like, whoa, you it's actual toe shoes. I do not have toe shoes. Hi, Dying Duck. Hi, can you prove you're walking IRL? It's not an animation. You know, I can do whatever with my arms. I can stop walking for a second. I'm walking on a treadmill. I'm scared to DM absolutely everyone. I'm scared to DM Core. Me when the cops pull me up. Yeah, sometimes I run into a streamer in an instance and wish it didn't happen. Because I just stopped watching. Doesn't matter how hot you are. That's why you get the bit emotes of your graduated indefinite hiatus Oshis. He can't sat. 7 TV. Psy-op success. Proof with IRL pics. It'd be difficult to get pics of me walking. You can see IRL pics of me if you want, but, you know. That's not really related to the walking thing. That's just IRL pics. Now I'm thinking about all the fucking streamers that, like, totally fit the don't meet your heroes thing. Ewan Pix Dizzy. I'm thinking of all the people that are like, don't meet your heroes. This person was so nice. Then you see the real them and you're like, oh god, they fucking suck. My head says you're on your last leg with absolutely everyone. You annoy them, and it's over. You get cut off. Just don't say anything and you can be friends for just a bit longer. That is a fucked up bastard of a brainworm, Haxie. Because I doubt that's true with most of the people you know. I'm not gonna say there's not a single person like that. I can tell you for me, I'm always happy to see you, Haxie. I feel like we're mostly friends. It holds my last brain cell hostage. I feel like we're mostly friends through association. I haven't had a, like, just you and me moment that's like, whoa, Haxie's so cool. But, like, I've never had a bad interaction, and I do think you're really cool. I can't meet Core anymore? Oh, no. I'm gonna think of 2. Or I see them at parties every weekend. And I'll say hi, and they'll just turn around instantly every time. That's wild. Same some days. Hi, Fishy. How was Magnamalo last night?
Oh no.
Oh wait, I fucked it up. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My brain did this, so I decided myself to making everyone laugh and smile. But I don't feel that way anymore. Still not healthy, I'm sure. A space fish. It do be an am space fish. She was playing Monster Hunter Rise last night with Smug. With his fucking booty-ass schedule of going live at fucking 1 a.m. in the morning. I get it. He's probably matching Finnish schedule to play with Spacefish. But damn it! Once Smug changed to a weapon he knew how to use, it was much easier. Was that your first time fighting Magnamalo? Or was that like high rank, oh, this guy again? Because I remember Magnamalo in Rise being a massive wall. Hi, Kyo. He was very much like, the game was kind of easy. You know, it was just like, oh, monsters are falling over. And then Magnamalo just fucking hurts you twice, and you're like, whoa, okay. Difficulty spike. Kyo hug, hi, how's you? A Kyo where? Right there. Right there. I remember... I don't think I failed. Actually, no, I think I did fail. I think it was me, Core, Fradel, and Full. And we were 3-carding on the thing. And it was never like one person carding all 3 times. It was just like, oh, this person died. This person also died. I heard Paragon. No, I fought him many times, but always with someone carrying me. Okay. The FFY squad. I remember him being a big wall in Rise. I remember I had a moment where I finished the village quests. And one of the last village quests was... fight a crab, I think. And then Magnamalo comes out, and then Rajang comes out. And it's low rank. But I remember you're locked in an arena at one point with Magnamalo and Rajang. And I remember soloing that quest, because it's a village quest, you have to solo it. And I remember I just did it fairly easily. It took me like 17 minutes, and I just did it without too much problem, and I was like, okay, I feel really fucking good at the game right now. I feel fucking accomplished. Hell yeah, go me. Air Pat. I still have almost no skill in Mon Hunt. Managed to fly as Kinsect user in Rise, but didn't sink a ton of time in the game. Kinsect is just... unless you play Rise, and you use a speed Kinsect, I think Kinsect is fucking really bad to learn the game with. It's one of the 4 weapons that I'm like, if this is your first time playing Monster Hunter, do not use this weapon. Kinsect has the problem in that you need to shoot the bug out to collect buffs. And that's fine. That's very simple to understand, right? Red buff is most important. But ideally you want all 3. Red, white, and orange. But it's very difficult for a new player to, like, do that in a good time. They're not going to do it as fast as an experienced player. And so by the time they get all 3 buffs, they're not going to have much time to actually DPS the boss. And even worse, I requested it because of my extensive time in Dauntless with the Pike. The even worse thing is that the bugs have stats. And the most important stat for most people is speed. When you first get a Kinsect, you're like, you know, Hunter rank 1. Your Kinsect speed stat is like 1. Which means you shoot it out, and this thing fucking moves like putt-putt. It's literally like geriatric, just barely flying along. It's so bad. But as you level up and get better bugs, better Kinsects, this thing becomes a fucking bullet. This thing eventually will be like, neum, 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 making it easier to get your essences with the Kinsect. It's a weapon that literally gets easier as you get more time in the game. You look at Mika News and come back to you lying about the Insect Glaive? What am I lying about? Simply do speed, he's gonna save the Zuyu. You can also do, like, Kinsect sniping? What do you mean Kinsect sniping, huh? I just think it's an awful weapon to start with. Now, in Rise, they added speed Kinsects that remove that speed issue every 6 seconds when your Insect Glaive glows blue. And then it moves like a max speed Kinsect and does triple damage. That's great. Hi, monkey. But, like, you look at World, the weapon just gets easier as you level up your gear. And I think it's just... I don't like weapons where you have to do something to then do damage. You have to get your Kinsect buffs to then do damage. Same thing with Charge Blade. You have to get your files and charge them to then do damage. I think that's very difficult for a new player. It's a melee weapon. You should be summoning the Kinsect in melee range. I think that is a big ask for a new player. I don't disagree with you. There's a dedicated button for that. I don't disagree with you, Safi. I just think telling a new player to do that, they're going to struggle with it. It's a lot for a new player to think about, because you need to be in melee range and dodging, while also getting a Kinsect buff. And they're just going to get hit. Again, that's how Pike worked. There's one of the very small pool of people who played that way. So a lot of those comp sets carried over pretty well. If you were taking previous knowledge from Dauntless, I would maybe make an exception there and be like, yeah, okay, maybe you should have been playing Insect Glaive first. But anytime I get somebody into Monster Hunter, I tell them if this is your first time, I Devil Gated, avoid Insect Glaive, avoid Greatsword, avoid Switch Axe, and avoid Charge Blade. Just give me my magnet spikes already. The Greatsword is a very, very simple weapon, but it requires a lot of monster understanding. It requires a lot of, like, the monster is doing this, so in 3 seconds he's going to be here. Thank you for the follow, Dying Duck. The Greatsword is also just, like, it just requires a lot of prior knowledge. Oh yeah, you and Miku in Fortnite tomorrow? I can't wait to watch you stream it, Safi. Just do Dual Blade. Dual Blade is a fantastic starting weapon. E-girl, do Dual Blade. Suck ass, Dual Blade. Everyone gets a Dual Blade. The Charge Blade, same problem as the Insect Glaive. You have to do too much to then do damage. You can't just run up and bonk monster. You gotta hit the monster with your sword. Charge your shield. Hit the monster again. Charge your sword. Hit the monster again. Alright, now you've got files to do the big attacks. I think that's a big ask for a new player. Nuh-uh, give me Switch Axe. Yuki, you've played the game before, so you can have a Switch Axe. But for a new player, I think that's not good. The reason I think that's not good for a new player is, even though doing damage with a Switch Axe is super easy, you just do more damage in sword mode. The thing about Switch Axe is...
This one taught me to play the game, though.
I'm not surprised. This one's cracked. The thing about Switch Axe is that they do damage easily, but they do not defend easily.
I said, you taught me to play Monster Hunter Worlds, then we went to Rise when we hanged out and play. He made me learn the hard way in Worlds.
With Switch Axe, if you're in sword mode, you're doing good damage. But you have the worst defensive capabilities of any weapon. You don't have a shield. You don't have iframes. You have a side dodge that technically has iframes that are like 1/14 of a second. Like, the sword mode of Switch Axe is just, you're gonna get hit. So to play Switch Axe effectively, you need to know, I can attack in the sword here, but in 2 seconds he's gonna be doing an attack, and so I need to be back in Axe mode by then. You need to be switching to Axe mode where you have way more iframes, way smaller animations locks, and way longer dodges. Axe mode is the defensive one. You need to be in Axe mode before you're getting hit. And that's a big ask for a new player. So I always tell them to avoid those 4 weapons. Mock the Stomp. The Miku Desktop Friend is $27. A small price to pay. Wah. Played like 8 hours, I think. I have it honestly worth. Oh, that also sounds like Pike. I want Charge Shield Sword. God, why are you picking the hard
I'm
ones?
going for now, Cookie. I gotta go make some food. Bye, Yon.
Nope, come here.
Some food. Y'all have a good one. Oh, sorry.
Good to see you. Have a good one.
Always, Yulin. You too. Bye, Cookie. See you later, Bean. Bye, Aaron.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye, Baka.
Are you ever gonna start calling me Baka?
No, you're Baka. Bwah.
You kind of smell like a baka. Eren Yeager. I also made my friend learn the hard way in World. It was their first time even seeing Monhun, and I failed. He's now a longsword main. Where do you go wrong, Stay Happy? Look, honestly, we're just like racist old veterans in the old folks' home. Longsword is fine. It doesn't knock us over anymore. It's boring. It's too easy. But you know what? I'd rather they be a longsword player than not a Monster Hunter player at all. Whatever, go make your cool clips for YouTube. I don't care. I know all you did was press your fucking counter slash or whatever. I don't think you're cool, but I'll admit, yeah, it looks pretty. Whatever. Them goddamn oversized lizards. An American stupid dollars is 15. Epic. He's usually one that is all about paladins and knightly oaths? Really? So I tried to get him to lance and greatsword? But nope, longsword main. Honestly, Safi, and I don't mean any disrespect by this, that seems very fitting for me. Because a lot of the people that like the knightly oaths and paladins and stuff often seem like the not superficial type, but very gilded interest. They like things that look pure and holy and like angelic. But I find them often being somewhat superficial with that. So they're Glenn's? No, what? Glenn? No, Glenn is not. Glenn is fucking edgy as fuck. Glenn literally plays Dark Knight in every opportunity. They're the type that, like, they see a phrase that's, like, kind of poetic, but, like, it's very, like, wow, I'm 14 and this is deep. Those are the people that I often see liking paladins and stuff like that. It's very much, this might be a case because I play WoW. Rep paladins are the easiest melee. Rep paladin is like brain dead in WoW. I like paladin. I like paladin too. There's other things I like more. I very much see paladin as like, it's a cool aesthetic, but the people that like really like it, like make it their personality, they're like, I always play the paladin. They're the type that's gonna be like, dude, look at this thing I saw, and I'm like, wow, I'm 14 and this is deep. Oh no, he's all about dwarves and paladins? Okay, if he's got that dwarf inclusion, that gives him some credit. Hi. Cool. In all our RPG campaigns, he does it. Despite knowing he's the weakest unit we have. Hi. Plunk. Hope you're doing good today. Hell yeah. Even games like Grim Dawn he builds as such. Dwarves can be paladins? Yeah. Not me with my very paladin dwarf in Baldur's Gate. God, you know what I think of when I think of dwarves? Or not dwarves. When I think of paladins in Baldur's Gate? I think of fucking Lost One. And us going through the campaign in Baldur's Gate. And Violet. We get to the Creche. We're fighting all these, whatever the green people are. I forget their race. Githyanki.
Yankee.
And we knock them all out. I don't want to kill people, so we're knocking them all out. Even though effectively in the game that's the same thing, but we knock them all out.
Mm-hmm.
And Lost One goes, that was really cool of you, Nealon. Letting them all live because, you know, you see the best in people. But unfortunately for you, I am a vengeance paladin. He loads his hand crossbow. And he's just standing next to one of these level 1 trainees and just chunk. And he just ends them. And I was like, what the fuck, Lost One? They're unconscious. That's evil. And he goes, no, they are evil. And as a Vengeance Paladin, click, it is my responsibility, ka-chunk, and he kills another, to smite evil, whenceforth I come across it. And I was like, Lost One, no! Lost One! And he just, all 5 or 6 of the enemies that we had just knocked out, one by one, he RP walked between them. It wasn't even like, you know, the typical, like, jogging between them. It was like the cold, casual, loads crossbow, ka-chunk, loads crossbow, ka-chunk. And it was just like, this is so fucked up. Heal into your left, please. Good lord. When do I get to cuddle with this? Or are you saying for stream? It's a furry, so it's fine. Let me see the back real quick. If there's anything between the cheeks, okay, it's fine. It can be on stream. I play a Dwarf Paladin in Baldur's Gate 3. Reloaded it. If I did anything bad, thought you had Katawa Shoujo OST playing, but that's me. Oops. I miss Lost One. I do too. Anytime I come across a spider girl, I send it to them. I put it in their DMs and I'm like, I miss you. Day 175 without Lost One. Lost One. Kind of base heal into your left, please. That method acting, yeah, that's me. But I don't tend to run evil, so Furby. Let me see them cheeks. You want to be a star, don't you? Healing, probably. Good lord. Do I have to? You want to be a star, don't you? Then take it off! Good lord. Ewan, definitely. I don't know. I'm too much of a bottom to be like, take it off. Take your clothes off now. I do like it when people do that after stream. After stream. Oku. You hear me, Oku? After stream. I saw a clip someone made with Supersonico for that audio, lol. Incredible. Grr. Fucking... I will never have the image leave my head of Oku being like, Elan, is this good for beach day? Is this swimsuit okay, Elan? And I turn around and it's just fucking the frilliest, skimpiest white lingerie that's just fucking see-through for most of it. No! You look like you're about to show me something. I don't know, you just got in front of me and I'm like, are they about to do something? Oh, it's just like, grr. No, don't put those on. That makes it less appropriate. Goofball. The mileage doesn't really matter today. We are at 3.9, but we're going to the end of Suramar. Today is Monday? Ugh. There's no plan today. Oku, do you want to do model stuff today? I've seen you have that conversation so many times, it's funny. I got school. For some reason, your camera, is it at my feet? On the floor. Yeah, it's a bug where, like, if you join after I move the camera around, sometimes it'll just show down there. You know it's actually back there, so. Sure, I've got no plans? Hell yeah. It's the first day, so I don't expect much. You're gonna show up, Pixel. 3K miles or kilometers? We're at 3.9 miles. 3K miles is like, I don't know, maybe over a year. But 3.9 miles, it'll be like 6 or 7 today. You're gonna show up, Pixel? they're gonna be like, all right, class, here's the syllabus. Go home. Y'all see people running around with the camera at their feet, and it's so funny. Mm-hmm. I know it's the bug, but the implication that they're just streaming their feet while partying is great. Wow, that is incredible, actually. And even better. Hi, Icy Fire. Even better is that, like, they could actually be streaming that. They could just be streaming their feet. But you know what? They're just like, oh yeah, it's the bug, you know, I'm not actually streaming that, yeah. Alright. LOL, that's true. Icy Fire's off, so we're doing the holidays. So you're streaming your feet? No. You can see what I'm streaming, Star. Korean American Day. Make Your Dream Come True Day. National Clean Off Your Desk Day. National Gluten Free Day. National Peach Melba Day. What the fuck is a Melba? National Rubber Ducky Day. National Sticker Day. National Radio Broadcasting Day. Stephen Foster Memorial Day. What the fuck is a Melba? Icy Fire Hug, Air Hug. Make Your Dream Come True Day. We'll talk after stream, Ewan. Oh god. If I can make your dream come true, Ellie, hell yeah. Somebody look up a Melba. Somebody look up what a peach Melba is. Oh my god, Rosmic! Because I had Discord open. Oh my god! I had Discord open, so I was like, I'll check Rosmic's DM. For anybody that doesn't know Rosmic, they're at work now. They're what I call a god mod. So, like, there's a lot of people who... They have a mod that does a lot of work for them, right? So Corvu has Icy Fire... Not Icy Fire. Corvu has Ice Winter. Ice Winter does fucking work for Core. To the point that Core doesn't know how to do certain actions as a streamer. She, like, doesn't know how to do shout-out. Z fucking busts ass for Lele. Those are not god mods. Those are like right hands. Those are like ace mods. But I would not call them god mods, even though their communities would. A god mod is somebody who mods multiple channels at the same time. So Rosmic, he just sent me a picture. He has 4 monitors on his desk. And each of those monitors has 4 streams on it. He literally has a stream in each corner. And I guarantee you he's a mod in each one. So Air is a god mod? No, Air is not a god mod. To be a god mod, you have to be actively moderating like 10 streams at once. Air is a good mod. And he mods multiple streams. But I don't think he does it at the same time. Eric could correct me on that. I'm talking like multiple monitors, multiple streams up. I multi-mod 4 to 5 at the same time. Are those actively doing stuff together? Is that like you mod for Spacefish, Smug, and Violet, and they're all playing a game together? Or is that like Spacefish is over here doing art, Smug is playing Darktide? Godmod meant something different back in my day. What was it in your day? What is your definition of Godmod? If you're modding 5 streams at once and paying attention to them, then, you know, I guess that kind of makes you a god mod Air. There's an RP term for intentionally making yourself stronger than realistic. Than realistically possible. I can see that. Ellie, see me after class. That's a dessert, ain't it? Ice cream dish? If it's an ice cream dish, Peach Melba wins. 4.2 miles. And we didn't have a shut-off. Hi, my baby. Hi, Icy. Alright, sweetie. Gonna bite that finger. Okay. Here's a Godmod. I'm glad to be a retired Godmod. I used to mod 3 streams at once, but they all stopped streaming. Actually, I multi-mod 4 to 5 at a time. Most are separate. I can barely moderate my own speech. Oh, I have like 3 mods. Danska Cream and Bob's Legs are the 2 that come to mind for me. I've met both of those. They mod in a lot of channels. I don't know if they're doing it at the same time. The ones I know are Rosmic, Ashita Bay, although I don't really like that guy. There's another one. Gamer. I have seen them, like, actively modding multiple channels at once. I'm like, how the fuck are they paying attention to more than one at a time? I see Danska Cream, and I always think Den Sakura, because it's like, it starts with D, and it's about the same length. And so I always think that's Den. I'm like, that's not Den. Elon, can you make Ellie give my peener back? No. It's hers now. Modding for Fish and Smug is more than enough for me. Don't bring Euland into this. Higher Wave, hi, Icy. It's at the same time. I've seen Danska Cream set up, and it's 5 of the current top streams. Yeah. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime cow. Have you seen Lewis's Gauntlet Runner? That lump hardly fits in the harbor. Okay, I see. Okay, I hope your work goes fast. I need a drink. And if I don't get it back, I can't plow it during our Monday night meetups. Ooh, actually, Cairo, I'm sorry. We're not doing Hat in Time anymore, so I made plans for Mondays. I'm just busy tonight. You know Oku. Oku and I have plans tonight. Sorry. Washing's his hair. Cocked. Neil learning Mahjong on Mondays now? Fuck no. Look, Sappy, I love you, and I enjoy watching Mahjong. I do not want to learn Mahjong. That game just... oh, God, it just seems so much. It seems like the type of game that's like Tetris, where I just want to make lines. I just want to get wins and lines as fast as possible. But it seems like it would absolutely reward you for building up a bigger win. Instead of just getting the first line possible, getting a 4-stack line. Clearly don't love me that much, learn Mahjongers. Yeah, little bro, go find something else to do. We're busy. Cucked. Holy shit, Oku. Imagine getting cucked with your own peen, the ultimate. Oku doesn't keep me busy. Yeah, little bro, you've got your own friends, right? Go hang out with them Mondays. Oh god, I actually feel mean for that. That's a joke that Ants was saying to Cairo Saturday? And it was the type of thing that was like, are you good? Are you okay? That seemed really mean. I actually didn't... okay, we talked about it after. Where Ant said it, and I was like sitting there going, damn, that That seems really mean. Is Cairo okay? Well, he's laughing, so I'm not gonna say anything. I will never police someone's friendship. But we talked about it later, and Cairo's like, oh yeah, no, I love ants. Proxy doesn't keep me busy, cry. Man, this Proxy guy sucks. My friends just hate me. They do not hate you. They love you. They just hate certain things about you. If only he did. Eyebrows. Good lord. Hell yeah, Sappy. Cairo, I love you. I love everything about you. We're at 4.4. We're on our way to Felsol Hold. And then we'll be going into the city proper. We're probably like more than halfway. We're probably about halfway. We've done most of the wilderness outside Suramar. God, Suramar is so pretty. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. I saw some crazy news yesterday, guys. There's stuff going on with Facebook. Shortly after announcing he would eliminate fact-checking from his social media platform, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg started the California wildfires. That's crazy. I just don't understand why he would do that. Like, he's a billionaire. What is he going starting fires like this for? I mean, I guess because, you know, he can afford it, whatever. It's actually true. No way. He didn't say eliminate it. It's going a different route of fact-checking. It's true, trust me. Didn't he say, like, the fact-checkers have been doing more damage than positive changes for Facebook, so they're just going to be retiring it? I'm pretty sure he said he was eliminating it. It's true, trust me. Facebook also said Yulin is heckin' amazing, adorable, and a delight to be around. Now hang on, Yuki. This is a joke about lies on Facebook and no fact-checking. So that kind of looks like you're just saying a lie that's not true. Okay. Alright, thought we were on the same side on this one, but okay. I love you too, Yuki. I'm gonna make a playlist on YouTube so I can uninstall Spotify. Take care, fellow nerds. Guys, I've never used Spotify. I know a lot of my friends have, and they say it's great. And I'm just like, Streams do that for me. L, then Pat, then Flower, then AK. My Twitch bugged and didn't hear it. Mark Zuckerberg sent walking streamer signed toe shoes. Oh god, I hate Spotify. Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, fact checking is now going to be community notes. So it's technically going to be worse. Community notes can be good, but they depend on, like, what the majority is, right? In Facebook, I expect to have a horrible majority. So yeah, that's gonna be worse. Timeout Global and Juice for me? No. What is the best way I know to listen along with others when we're hanging out in VR chat? Timeout IUC for me. I can't time out mods. Are we in Felsol Hold yet? Oh my god. Should have fucking been there by now. Yulin, time out Yulin for me. No, you can though. I have to unmod him, time him out, remod him. Did you just, are we there yet? Yes. Well, when you come out of the spider caves, Octomage, The next thing on the journey is Felsel Hold. But I always forget how much distance there is between the spider caves and Felsel Hold. I always think they're like right next to each other. But we've been on this road for like 7 minutes. Timeout will auto unmod. Mods, unmod yourself now. No. My legs are starting to hurt. Mods, go back to sleep. I'll show you 7 minutes. Hell yeah. Mods, unmod Yulin. Violet Vexen. Playing VR chat. Speaking of the LA fires, because I just mentioned the Mark Zuckerberg story. Gavin Newsom, I think the mayor of Los Angeles, people were asking him, like, what are the plans to rebuild? And he said there's already extensive planning going on for LA 2.0. Which, I mean, of course there is. Cities have disasters all the time, and they constantly have to plan for rebuilding. It'd be fucking... Governor? Okay. Thank you. It would be fucking concerning if this guy was just like, yeah, man, so much shit burned down. We don't know what we're gonna do. There's literally no plans for rebuilding. But everybody's like, what? This guy has plans for LA 2.0? This is fucking dangerous. He was planning to burn it down the whole time. It's like, what? Fucking, what? What did you, what? Like, they're upset that there's plans for rebuilding. And it's just, it seems a little, like, Jesus, people are crazy. It just seems a little, like, why does that surprise you? Why do you think that's dangerous? Why is your first thought, he fucking did it himself? He set them on fire. Mods, remove this here. Mods, get back here and mod this chat. How do you feel about fripperies? I don't know what a frippery is. Please tell me, Governor. Wait, what? LA 2.0, Governor of CA, LA 2, before GTA 6. Mods, can I have a lollipop? Sorry, I took them all. Jesus, people are crazy. Some people just need to win a Darwin Award. I've seen people posting conspiracies about the trees not burning down. No, not my lollipops. It's not like houses are made of paper and trees are full of water and dense. I mean, I don't think they should call it LA. Maybe like LE or LI. All CA needs is to get rid of the fucking imported non-native trees, and they'll be fine. I think there's a lot of things. That would probably be a massive help. That would probably be a massive benefit. Anytime imported anything gets introduced to environment, it usually fucks up the very delicate food web. The fucking topology of the ecosystem. And we see it time and time again. And sometimes it's, you know, by accident. In the Great Lakes, they have a big problem with these mussels. And nobody was trying to bring those over. Just, you know, trade ships started going to the Great Lakes. And they brought the mussels on the hulls of their ships. That is something that's like, oh, how do you stop this? Well, other times, people just do it because they're fucking stupid. Other times it'll be like, oh, we have this pest. Let's bring in this predator that gets rid of them. And then that fucking obliterates the whole ecosystem. It's like, you dumbasses. Why did you think that was a good idea?
It's gone now for me.
What's gone?
They have the message that they said.
Hmm.
You didn't see it.
The trees don't burn, only wood does. They should call it Los Freak, and they would be freaky. What if instead of ecosystem, it was called the Freakosystem? And everything fucked. It already does that, Ellie. Those zebra mussels are in my lake now. Gah. They suck. Sounds like the red squirrel, gray squirrel problem. Yeah, Very much so. Those zebra mussels in the Great Lakes, they're killing a lot of the wildlife. And not even worse, but also bad problem of them. They show up a lot on the shores, and they make it so that you cannot walk on the beach. At least not barefoot. Because these things are like little glass bulbs that you step on and you cut your foot up. So it's like, there's people that have watched these beaches go from totally nice, serene, beautiful beaches to just, you can't walk on those anymore. You literally just can't. Freaky, the water in a tree would evaporate with the amount of heat from surrounding fire. And if it's enough to be basically trickling water, the tree likely explodes under the pressure. Bigger system it is. Sounds like they need to introduce wolves to LA. They're sharp as fuck. Even water shoes get cut. Yeah. It's something that's like, it wasn't like that 50 years ago. And now it's like, it's just totally changed because of human stuff. It's because humans have done stuff, and that has caused these changes. I 8 stars camera. It's incredible, Violet, when you crouch like that. You just look like... You know what you look like? You look like a Digimon. You look like the pre-evolution of Agumon that's just a head bouncing around with tails. Chat can still see your body because they can see through the ground. But for me, it's just like, I see down to the chin. You never eat my camera? Safi, I'd love to eat your camera. What did you just grab? I am Tamagotchi. I am the dust mop. Digital monster, if you will. I'm not sure what you're saying. I feel like that's a very niche scenario, Violet, with the exploding trees. I feel like that's not a common thing. The heat around the tree, I don't know if it's going to evaporate any of the water, because the water is confined in the tree. I feel like it's going to have a higher evaporation point because it's confined in the tree. I did say if. Yes. Trees have bark. Hi, Senro. That bark is fire resistant. Super small Violet. Spacefish, you did so good. You did so good. I wish you hadn't done as good. Because I was like, Violet, you should tell Spacefish you want this little thing. It's simple enough that she could probably do it in 15 minutes, maybe an hour. Quick color swap, fine. And she was like, no, she overworks herself. She's gonna do too much. And I was like, just let her take care of you as a friend. Just let her do this. Okay. She goes to you and she comes back to me. She stayed up for 23 hours working on it, Ewan. She does like you a lot, Violet. I'm sitting here trying to convince Violet, like, just quick easy edit. She's not gonna overwork herself. Just tell her, do this, do that. Bing, bada boom, bada bam, done. And Spacefish went full workaholic mode. And proved Violet right. And I'm like, oh god. Sweat, you fiend, you enabled her. It was really fun to make, though. I'm talking about photos from LA of neighborhoods where the trees are standing. And houses are burned to the ground. And everyone is like, look, this is fake. God. Dorfish, yes she did. Heckin' dork doing this work for me. I ain't no tree scientist, but I've touched wood in a time or two. Blush, Fish, I blame Ewan, Sappy, LOL. Sweat, you fiend. It was really fun to make, though. It was. I'm sure it was really fun to make, Fish. And honestly, with how awesome Violet is, you know, I see it being like, dude, I want to do something nice for her. And since you have the skills to do that, I'm like, I get it. I get it. However, However, Fishy, because you did exactly the thing Violet was worried you would do, overwork yourself on this, she might be less likely to ask you to do stuff like that in the future, because you have reinforced her that, Spacefish will overwork herself. It's... Either way, I think you did fucking awesome, Spacefish. And it looks so, so good. No, I will not, because I respect her. I know she's been wanting to repay me in her own way. Good. Good. She can't stop me. Incredible. I've got a nice, big, pretty aquarium ready for you. What the... Aelin, are you a fan of irreversible exothermic chemical reactions? No, I am not. Sadly true. We're at 5 miles. I can stop you. Well, that's nice to get an aquarium. Most VTubers just get jars, right? So no arson? No arson. We're at the end of Fellsoul Hold. We're gonna go into this cave. Then we're going to be in... Oh god, what is it? It's the main base of Suramar, the main, like, town. We're gonna walk to Suramar, we're gonna walk to the raid. We're gonna walk around the north edge through the vineyard. Then we're gonna walk through the south edge. We're almost done. Quite ambitious. Arson denied today. What about controlled arson? No. Because it's still arson. If you're talking about like a controlled burn in a forest, that's not arson. Madge. Oh my goodness. It's only arson if people know about it. What the heck? Well, I want to burn stuff down? Well, don't do arson. You can still burn stuff down without it being arson. Arson is the illegal part of burning stuff down. A friend of mine accidentally started a brush fire once. Went to jail, Amau. Burning is arson? My understanding is that arson is the act of illegally setting stuff on fire that you should not be setting on fire. Arson is, as I understand it, directly linked to the criminality of it. My burning passion for entertaining is arson. Oh god, why I want arson? Inflammable. Thought arson is for fraud purposes? So it doesn't include pushing into lava. Is smoking weed considered arson? No. Arson is willful intent or malicious behavior. Yeah, the bad part of fire. Of pyromania. Why do they call it arse? In when put in arse, out, pull out the peener. Hi, Noodles. Euland, I bring news. Share with me
Commit
news, Noodles.
arson.
No, do not commit arson. Arson is fucking awesome.
Commit arson.
Is smoking through dollar bills considered arson? That might be arson. I have malicious intent to burn rich people. I don't understand, Yuki. That doesn't sound malicious at all. That sounds like righteousness. Oh, God. No, that's defacing government property. Okay, buddy. Blue shell, the 1%. It's a Sappy can.
Yes.
Oh, it's not a crime. Mr. Antifa
How
over here.
could
Oh,
various
God.
war forms, but not
Including but not limited to arson. I don't doubt it, Star. See you in a bit, Ewan. Okay. No, wait, no. But that's when you color on it. And specifically burning it as a paper for a roach. Hi, Kyle. I've made my escape from the nighttime kingdom, but request shelter in your daytime dwellings. Get in here, Noodles. My glow. Under the definition, my life is arson. Yep, simpler to melting coins. What the fuck? Get in here, Noodles. We're taking a nap after I walk. And I hope you have them charged. One could say it's a dream shelter. Credits roll. Alright, you're banned, Pixel. You're banned. I fear I may be followed and chased once. Oh no, worse, I can't nap. It's like how technically it's illegal to have the US flag printed on clothing or blankets and such. He isn't going to let me inside? No. Comedy is illegal here. But wait. Melting coins turns into something else. Burning completely destroys. Pixel is absolutely cinema. I have to drive to a lazy hair appointment at 3 p.m. Fine. Fine. It's 2:30 from now. An hour of that being driving. An hour?! That's so long. That's way too long of a drive. Someone call Luigi, we found Mario. I might have actually burnt a CEO as well, but wait. Matter is neither created nor destroyed. Burning also turns into something else. I mean, option B was 3 hours. Last was 6 hours. That fucking blows. If I wanted something like that, it'd probably be an hour as well. Alright, home stretch. Home stretch. We're still in the outer forest. We're on our way to Suramar City. If you become an orca, you can attack CEO yachts and they can't do anything about it. Tomorrow you can steal me? I don't want to steal you now. Holy hell, Noodles. You live so far from civilization. Facts, though? If money was no object, I'd live in an apartment in the middle of a city. Like a busy fucking city. I live in an apartment where I could get groceries delivered and not need a car. God, that would be nice. I love that song from Fallout. I want to be far from civilization. Also, Ewan, once having now warmed my heart, I melted. Bro, melted. Girl, you have the same problem as me with the Neapolitan hair. You're already melting half the time. You're melting at room temperature. Hi, Froshiro. Noodles melted. Hi, Yuli. Hi, chat. I drank beer twice in CDDA because I was super thirsty. Now I have alcohol cravings. Oh, no. I didn't even know it was alcoholic. Elite was streaming Zomboid yesterday, Octal. And he was playing with a mod that was like called the First Week or something. And basically, you start before people turn into zombies. You start with people like running around as humans. And so there's like hundreds. Oh yeah, search for the outbreak? Yeah. And he lasted 10 hours. He killed 4 zombies, which when he died, he was like, I didn't kill 4 zombies, I murdered 4 people. And that's how long he lasted. Money was no object. We'll be looking into the deepest level of VR dive we currently have under experiment. And sign on for the testing and development. Oh yeah, search for outbreak, Omega lol damn. Or just a lol. He loves Zomboid, but he gets impatient, I think. He keeps dying. When we raided him that one time, he was going for a like, we're gonna hit Christmas Day before Christmas IRL. And I was like, how's the Christmas run going? He's like, oh, it's over. We died. We died days ago. We've died many times since then. I was like, oh shit. I haven't seen that mod yet, but people keep talking about it. Listen, he needed to know if they would get mad if he shot them. Frick you, Zomboid. Is Project Zomboid still played? I heard about that so long ago. I feel like it's more popular than ever. I could be wrong, but I know a lot of people that play it regularly. We're there, guys. We're finally in Suramar. And the user count is higher than it's ever been. Zomboid recently got a big update. I feel like the last year it's been getting regular updates. And it probably was always getting regular updates. But I feel like it gets updated regularly, so. Oh, damn, that's regular after the game? I mean, we're feeling the effects of a post-boom. Man, we're at 5.4 miles. We're at 2 incline. And it is adding up, I swear. I remember there was like a week or two ago when I completely went through my water and I unscrewed the top and drank without the straw. And my mic was just like, gulp, gulp, gulp. I was like, oh shit, you guys heard that. Yes, frick you, Bits. Frick you. Fish gave me to Wiggles. Yeah. I remember that, but it was not nearly as loud as you thought it was. You and a freak like that. I would like to play more Zomboid. I don't have anyone to play with anymore. The last time I joined a friend, someone I despised joined in on the server. It didn't help my friend who invited me. Got me killed, so I just uninstalled. Yeah. It's for sure one of those games where you need like 100 hours solo. Damn, you must have been thirsty. I think we just had 12 inclines, so I was just like chugging my water that day. Better? I was introduced to Zomboid so poorly. I was turned off to playing until recently. Because you really, really don't want to put others in danger or die because of someone else. Okay, 12 incline do be kind of crazy. Someone who never walks anywhere. I gotta say, very admiral. Thank you. My rules, Dying Duck. I do 5 miles a day. 5 miles minimum. But I also end when a video ends. So if a video ends and I'm at 4.8 miles, we start the next video. If that video is 2 hours long, oh shit, I might go like 8 or 9 miles that day. This video is 1 hour and 55 minutes, and we got it at 2.3. So right now we're at 5.5 miles. I think we're going to be ending at like 6.5-ish. I don't like leaving the house. I am very much a hermit. A homebody that the outside is scary. And so exercising inside is ideal. Sticking to an exercise routine, very difficult, very hard. Making my exercise routine something social where I interact with other people, much easier to exercise. Homie body? No. I'm a homebody, but my homies can touch my... Oh, this joke is dumb. This joke is dumb. That friend trying to reconvince me. We met up in VR chat, but I wasn't having it. Maybe in time, North Prince, or maybe never at all. Hold up. Hermit, another crab's treasure, big brain, rewind. I made exercise a social thing, Ellie. So now it's a lot easier to stay on schedule and stick to an exercise routine. Whereas before, I was trying to do it alone. It was too easy to skip. It was too easy to, not do my exercise that day. But now that it's a social thing, now that I'm interacting with people, I never want to skip. I actively look forward to exercising. No, that sounds on brand for Steppy Boy. Hee. You really shouldn't be surprised by that, Ellie. I think I've talked about my weirdness before. I wonder if that's not what Ellie was holding upping. Oh, it definitely wasn't. Sex Haver? Have you played Lethal Company with Oku, Ellie? think you'd played with them at the same. I didn't think you'd played with us at the same time as Oku. Yes. To be honest, once this skit is out, I'll probably use Yulin streams to use the elliptical we have. Because social workouts are so much better? Hell yeah! Yulin has inspired me to keep my eyes out for small treadmill sales. Fishy! Get an elliptical or like an exercise bike. I don't know how much they cost compared to a treadmill, but that would actually be better for exercise. Treadmills, they seem like the least durable of all the exercise machines, especially the standing treadmills, the little like pad treadmills. I think an elliptical or an exercise bike would be much, much better. I do think they might be a little more expensive, but especially if you ever want to do stuff in VR. No, I hate those things so much. They'll be better. Same space? They take up the same space when it's out, but a standing treadmill, you can just put under stuff like a bed. So they're going to take up less space overall. I haven't played Lethal Company since the shovel incident. Yeah, heck yeah. What makes them better? I think an elliptical or an exercise bike is no contact, so it's going to be a lot better on your knees long run. I also think they're just more durable. I think a pad treadmill is going to break down long before an exercise bike or elliptical does. They're just going to last longer. Also got a VR headset. That's not on Yulin. Elliptical is very sturdy. Wait, what was the response to Violet for? I hate those things so much. Elliptical is very sturdy. Same space. But the elliptical has handles. So no controllers. The elliptical would be... You wouldn't grab it as firmly. But I still feel like, you know, your fingers around it is enough to keep you sturdy. Maybe you could do it one-handed. I don't know. I feel like the exercise bike would be the best. That is a fair point. You would not be grabbing it as firmly. I still feel like I'd trust an elliptical more than a treadmill. If I had access to a recumbent bike, I would use happily. Tape them on the handles noted. And space shish. You have to start out with resistance on the first day. Need to invest on those VR gloves. I'm pretty sure it would still work with like index controllers. Maybe not Vive ones. But like index controllers, I'm pretty sure it would work fairly well. This big door right here, that's the end of this section. After this, we're headed to the vineyard. Imagine holding on with Quest controllers in your hand, Lamau. I do think that would be better than Vive wands, but... Belly rub. Put all on throne, treadmill VR stuff. Then people can pay to watch you suffer on stream. Imagine holding on with Quest controllers in your hand, Lamau. Vive wands would be the worst. Vive wands would be like, this fucking blows. I've seen a VR glove with a joystick that doesn't have a medium in between. It looks pretty cool. It's that or the pipeline. Hi, Dehi. Hello, you. I knew it. Knew what? I knew you'd bring it up. I mentally called it. Look, I didn't bring it up, okay? Violet did. Violet mentioned the pipeline. I just, you know, I've told her enough times to do the pipeline. Maybe you can 3D print like a Vive wand handle to clip onto the elliptical handles. That'd be neat. I don't think Spacefish has a 3D printer. Hi, Wrath. Greetings, Ewan. Sumi sent me some gloves today. Studio gloves on Tundra? Oh, hell yeah. It was me. Nope, you read it, Ewan, so I win. You lose! You get nothing, Noodles! I drink your milkshake! I drink it up! This is how I get everyone into 3D printing. Yeah, but you lost the game. No. I forgot we start at the Lunoster Estate. We have to go all the way around the ring of fucking Suramar. It's fine. We're at 5.8. We're cruising. We're making good progress. We're approaching the end. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, what? I think this might be my most watched video. It was this or Talador Forest. But I remember this one was like 3,000 views. I have a quest, but I could Velcro the hands onto my wrists. My model has no hands, so it shouldn't look weird. Problem would likely be internet connection in the garage. So here's the thing, Violet. If Hubs is willing, and actually you could also do this. It's really not that hard to run a wire through walls and floors. So if you wanted an internet connection in the garage, Hubs could probably do it fairly easily. And if he's not confident doing it, it's only like $75 to a technician. Literally what you do is you take where your router is. You get like an internet cable that's like 100 feet or 200 feet long, however long you need. Plug it into the router. Drill a hole in the wall. And then you put this like little, they're like hole caps. So it makes the hole look nice. You put that in the wall with the wire in it. You then need to feed that wire to the place you want it to go. And, you know, if you wanted it to come out the garage, you would have it come out a hole in the garage. Same thing, wall cap. And then you just, you know, have it out there. I really want a resin 3D printer. The detail figures those things can make is crazy. Almost there, you got this. Oh wow, I have lost the game. Does stream end when you finish walking? No. It does not. Once we finish walking, I'll sit in a beanbag, I'll talk to chat for a little bit. I'll change to comfier clothes. I will change the camera so that you can actually see my face a bit. And then we'll just hang out and just chat in a more comfortable, well, comfortable for me situation. But my face is not hidden all stream. I also lost the game. Flop it around. LL Hubs is electric capable. And used to do work for People Electric. Okay. Hubs would be very much capable of running an internet cable to the garage from your router. I can do it. Hubs is overqualified for it. It's typically a grommet. Look at that cute face. Space fish. Oku has been helping me do avatar stuff. I'm soon gonna have like a more quality of life touched up version of this model. It's gonna have a better tattoo. I realize what I don't like about this tattoo. If you zoom in really close to it, you can tell that the patch of skin around it is part of the tattoo. And it's not just like a tattoo on the skin. It's gonna have better hair. I'll actually be able to use my facial expressions. And I'll slowly start touching up the clothes. I'll just port over the clothes initially. But, like, I'm planning to get better shoes. And then better shorts. I'm planning to actually get a good vest that doesn't, like, have the hardness of a fucking cement cast that just my arm goes through.
You almost made me spray oatmeal on my keyboard thinking
They're nice. I got one in my basement. The only thing that sucks about it is the cleanup post-printing. Pat, I can't wait to see it. He hates how hard it is to tell it's a Kingdom Hearts tattoo. Huh? I think he wanted to say it's just a Kingdom Hearts tattoo. No! Fuck you! It's not Kingdom Hearts. It's not a dancer icon. We are at 6 miles. The thing I'm most excited for is the hair. And that's done. Kingdom Hearts has a dancer class? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Is the music sung by Donald Duck?
No. God, that fucking Pro ZD video. It's like the Kingdom Hearts song by fucking Goofy. Then people have done it with Donald Duck is just like, good lord. People should not be able to sing with this range and variance in that voice.
The sensation I get when I hear the Donald Duck variant is the same sensation when you're in the middle of a fight and Donald's like, I'm not gonna heal you until you've healed yourself.
You'll tell chat that story about space you said to me. You put space on the big screen for once. Spacefish, that time I did it to you, where we were all in Idle Home laying down watching your stream, I've done that to Noodles like 2 times. Where whatever video we watch ends, and it's like, okay, time to put Noodles on. Because she's been streaming after me. And I send the DM to her. And she's just as dumb as you. And that you're literally streaming to people. And she's like, no, don't put me on the big screen in your VR chat world. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so flustered and not ready for this. And it's like, you're already live. It's embarrassing. You're already live. You fucking goofball. That's terrible. It's embarrassing. It is. I had screen break from the 8th to the 16th. And they were both bottoms. On March. So start planning, you. Okay. It's not the same. Why not, Spacefish? Euland ended the story with Ugg women. I don't remember how it got to Ugg women. But somebody was like fucking streamer moment. I was like, I don't know, it sounds like Ugg women. I'd put fish on my TV screen. Ugg, hello Muffin. Hi Mixie.
I could have heard the way she panicked when I told her I was showing her stream to my family, and she's like, "No, don't do that." I was like, "Why? My mom loves the work you do and the stuff you've done, and your accent is adorable." And she's like, "No."
I always have a stream on, and my dad will come in and say something, and if it's a friend of mine, I'll be like, "This is my friend. Don't insult them." And he's like, "Okay, I will not make comments." Because there was one time where I was moving back into this house, and I had somebody stream on. He's helping me move something, and he's like, "Who is that? They sound like a little girl." And I was like, "That's my friend. She's like 36. Chill out, Dad. People just sound like that." 6.2. It's, it's a grass is greener on the other side of the fence issue. You've got your problems and they've got their problems.
So my captain also sounds like a little girl. Permanently. We're the same age. So when we're in the same lobby, it sounds like I'm a pedo. And
Oh,
she's the
no.
child. It is very disconcerting.
Oh no. I'm tempted to do something But I have to move around a little bit for it, and I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna do it. Charlie horse. Did you ever get Charlie horse in school?
Was that supposed to be knock on wood? Those are awful.
I said Charlie horse to star, and they fucking crumpled in their tracking. Oh, they're back. Anybody ever deal with that in school? The kids at my school fucking loved Charlie horsing each other. I received many a Charlie horse. Cool. I got it from my brother a lot. Oh, God. Is this an older brother or a younger brother? Because if it's a younger brother, it's like, alright, Buster, you're being annoying. Is that sexual? No, a Charlie horse is when you just punch somebody, like a full knuckle punch, in their thigh. And it's a typically, like, dull spot, so it's not like, you know, you're breaking their jaw or knocking them out. It's a very dull pain. It's very, like, you can take pain there. But it leaves a bruise and it's gonna, like, sting for a bit and you're like, ah, this is sore. Fuck you. Older and two of them. Fucking what?
Oh yeah, so it's a monkey bump, and my stepdad was like, hey, you want a monkey bump? And my brother steps up, and he's like, alright, I want you to flex your bicep as hard as you can. Harder, harder. Before anybody can react, my stepdad makes a fist, but he isolates his middle knuckle out and smacks that bicep so hard, and the lump that formed,
Oh,
it
God.
looked awful.
That's awful. Oh. People were too scared of me to try that. But I did see it happen. Older and two of them. Oh, I've seen that before. I've never heard of a monkey bump. That one's wild. Huh. I'm trying to think. Did we have anything else? We basically just had the Charlie horse and like the dragging your finger along the back of someone's neck. Those are the two things we had a lot at my school. We were mostly just trying to fucking out-gay each other. Where you like sit next to someone, put your hand on their thigh, and they're like, ooh, and you're like, haha, I win gay chicken.
I remember doing that.
If you hit your arm the right way, something puffs up. It was a high school thing. There was a lot of gay chicken at my school. Freshman year, we were all like, ooh, that's gay. Senior year, we were damn close to making out with each other. And it was like, we need to fucking stop. Some guy sucked another guy off in a bathroom to out-gay a dude. I feel like that's not playing gay chicken anymore.
I've been looking for an excuse.
Yeah.
For an excuse, yeah. I remember the day I found out I was gullible. I think I was in middle school, and someone's like, hey, hold your arms out as far as you can. And of course, trusting me, I did. I got punched in the boob so quickly.
Oh, God.
I was so mad.
I'm going to out-gay you, Ewan. I think North Prince could out-gay me. But, like, you know, I'd keep up and have fun? Question mark? Have you heard of a game called Fire Truck? I feel like I have, and I'm not remembering what it is. But I feel like, yes, I have. They ran into the hall lunchtime yelling about it. Oh my god. That just makes me think of Cartman. With the, dude, I suck Butter's dick, he's so gay. Cartman, that makes you gay. What? No. No, he got his dick sucked. Yeah. But you sucked a dick, Cartman. That makes you gay. Sure, I could too. Sip. Sip.
I also have the scars from a game called Scorpion. Don't play Scorpion, kids.
So, when I think of Scorpion, I think of the act of falling down and your feet going up behind the back of your head because you just fall in an angle that your legs keep your momentum. What is playing Scorpion?
And I wouldn't have this scar on the back of my... so basically you both put your hand out, fingers down. and the other person reaches forward to that hand, and you both start scratching the back of the person's hand at the same time, and whoever says ouch first loses. I won, but I have 2 unfortunate scars on the back of my wrist because I was dumb.
Huh. Hi, Ikaros-chans. Hello, Eland. How are you doing today? I am at 6.4 miles.
How on earth do you do that with pencil erasers? We were just scratching each other on the back of the hand.
Scorpion was so fun. We used to do it with pencil erasers. I am at 2% incline. I'm getting really tired. But we're almost at the end. We have just a little bit more of this video. You rub the eraser on the back of each other's hands. Scorpioning is way funnier until someone flinches. You put your hand on someone's thigh and move it close to their crotch. If they say red light, you say fire trucks don't stop for red lights. Huh. Is that wow, LO? It is! This is Suramar from Legion. This video is an hour and 55 minutes. I love getting this video. It's a pretty zone. I hate getting this video when we're already over like 2 to 3 miles. Fucking smile, he says. Oh god. Ikaros was doing the streaming thing that I got from O-Girls when we raided her the other day. They're like just chilling with the friends around and just vibing and having a good time and good conversation. Fuck, I love streams like that. That's like just peak comfort stream to me. Path of Exile. Path of Exile had their big video of changes and stuff. Those are honestly the best, right? It's so comfy. Path of Exile had their big changes video. Most of the changes are quality of life stuff that it's going to affect late game that I don't know too much about. But there was one change in particular. I was like, I saw it and they were like, this one particular rare in Act 3 of this zone, yeah, this did too much damage, so we're tuning it down. We're nerfing this particular rare. And I, like, the day before been complaining to Oku, like, this guy kept kicking my ass. And I saw the change and I was, like, DMing Oku with full caps. They fucking nerfed him! I knew this guy was bullshit! Quality time with friends. How about you, Chris? How do you feel about that, but it's just one person? With regards to a streaming thing, it's still good, but I think with streams, it's a more the merrier. With one-on-one, with, like, private time, it's not better or worse, but, like, maybe necessary. There's a few people that don't like being in a group. It's worse. I think it's worse on stream. Off stream, there's a few people that they get overwhelmed by a group and they kind of close off and they're just there. They're almost people watching. And so I feel like I need to give them one-on-one time. I feel like, you know, I need to get on VR and just hang out with them, whether it be cuddles, whether it be, you know, just, you know, staring at each other in front of a mirror. There's some people that I find very, very important to me that don't do well in a group. That's me. I feel that one-on-one is totally fine. For stream, I think the group is better. For stream, I like having, you know, the couch full of people. Not that one-on-one is bad, you know, having one person with me is bad. It's just more the merrier. Yeah, like me? Yeah, hardly like you, Pixel. I'll give you an example. Shockrail. Shockrail in a group kind of keeps to herself. She enjoys hanging out. She enjoys vibing. But, like, she won't say much. She'll kind of just be hanging out, having a good time. And I love that. But if I want to hear from Shockrail, if I'm like, I want to hear what's on your mind, I have to get her one-on-one. And she's a lot more open in that situation. Shockrail is like me for real, for real. One-on-one with Yule and Dizzy. Shockrail is like me for real. Sometimes I hate fighting for attention. In those situations, I'll just entertain myself. Yeah. Yeah, and that's... Both sides have their problems, right? There are times... I learned about this with Corvu. Where it's like, Corvu is, you know, in a world or in a call. And everybody there is friends with Cor. But we don't really know each other as much. And so there were times where, like... Welcome back. There were times that, like... I wanted to interact with Cor. But it felt like everybody did. And then, to make it even worse, there were times where I was like, okay... I want it to be easier for Cor. I don't want everybody fighting for their attention. So I'm going to try and interact with other people more. And like, so I would ask, you know, somebody that I didn't really know. Hey, you know, what about this? You know, you like this, right? What do you think about this meme? Haha. And they'd be like, oh, yeah. Anyway, Cor, what are you going to do on Destiny with blah, 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 blah? And it's just like, you were here for Cor. And everyone else is just super extra. Oh, yep, they're not there for you. I know that feeling. That feels so bad. I hate being the type where it's like, I'm here for this person, and nobody else wants to interact with me. Everybody just wants to interact with that person. I also... Oh god, it's me, isn't it? No. You know, being the person that everybody wants to interact with, I have gotten the feeling of I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Everybody wants my attention, and nobody wants to even look at each other. I haven't had that for a while. Typically, my community is pretty open with each other, and there's a lot of like, these two get along well. I will not be treated like a fucking extra. Go fuck yourself. A lot of people in my community get along with each other, which is like, oh, thank God. I have seen the streamer do it also. Not the streamer, the center of the group. Where, like, everybody wants to interact with one person. And that one person keeps giving all of their attention to a single one of the people with them. And I've seen people get really mad at that. That was a product of... Okay. To tell the story, it was Cor again. There were like 3 or 4 of us hanging out with Cor after stream. And Cor kept asking me stuff. She kept being like, oh, Yulin, what'd you think of this? Oh, Yulin, I saw this. Oh, Yulin, do you want to do this? And I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm getting all this attention. But I know that, like, these 2 other people are fucking seething right now. Because it feels like Cor is ignoring them. And, like, I've asked Cor about it later and been like, what was up with that? And she was just like, I don't know, it felt awkward, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know why it was awkward, so I thought I was just trying to break the silence by asking you stuff, and you weren't the one being awkward, and so I knew, like, you'd respond with it, and I was like, I see. You did not realize that this was amplifying the problem. People living in harmony, getting along, Mad Gerard. It was very much like, Cor was not the problem. These 2 grumpy pusses were. But Cor's solution, she didn't realize what the problem was, and her solution was making it worse. And I remember talking to her about it after and being like, this is why that felt weird. These people were very much there for you, and they wanted your attention. And because you kept giving me attention, they were getting grumpier. Have you been the grumpy puss? Not in a call like that. I have never been, like, openly in front of people been like, ugh, whatever. I have definitely been the grumpy puss outside of calls. So there have been times, this is back when I first met Core, where, like, I was infatuated her. I was just genuinely in love with her. And I didn't necessarily want a relationship, but I still wanted to spend, like, every day with her. And there were days where, like, I'd get home from work, I see flesh ribbons, you do see a Sylveon. There would be days where I would get home from work, and I would be like, hey, Core, what are we doing today? And she's like, oh, I have plans. I'm going to be playing Destiny with this person. Or, oh, you know, I was thinking just a chill day. I haven't seen this friend in a while. I'm going to hang out with them. Just one-on-one, sorry. And on those days, this happened like 2 or 3 times, where I'd just be like, well, now what the fuck do I do? Why is she giving them the attention? I want the attention. God, this fucking sucks. I want her attention. And I realized I'd get in this mood and be like, whoa. I am way too, like, angry and upset right now because I'm not getting my 18th day in a row of Core's attention. This is a, like, really toxic dependency. This is not a good, like... I need to be able to have, like, a day on my own where I don't fall apart like this. It was very much an eye-opener of, I am really upset, and me being upset is dependent on this person literally just not giving me attention today. When they've given me attention, they've given me so much attention. But I can't go one day, so I'm upset. That's not okay. That's some good shit dependency, though. Ah, yeah. No. It's Core, though. Can't help it.
Snort's line of Core's presence.
You say that, Pixel. You say the whole can't help it. But literally, Core does have that energy. Where she meets new people. They fucking fall in love with her. She doesn't give them attention for a day or starts hanging out with them less. And they fall apart. And the real ones are the ones that, like, are mature enough and they're like, you know what? This is ridiculous. I can't get upset over this. I can just be friends and, you know, enjoy the time I have with her. And the not real ones are the ones that, get real toxic and fall apart. Snort's Core's presence.
Wait, this sounds like the type of people that enjoy taking care of other people because that's what makes them happy. So when that doesn't happen and they don't get the attention taking care of
Your
somebody,
body
it falls
is
to pieces.
shivering, Star.
Very, very much not the case. Because it's not that they want to take care of Core. They just want her attention. It is less niche than wanting to pay attention to somebody. It is 100% to just, I want your attention and I'm happy around you. And I'm falling apart because I'm not getting attention for a brief period of time or as much anymore.
Feels bad.
It feels bad, but, you know, that's life, and get over it. Because your happiness cannot depend on someone else.
Oh, no. I meant feels bad for Core because
Oh,
this
yeah.
happens on the regular.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It is, It is a regular thing for Core. And it's just because she's fucking awesome. She's just so lovable that people really like her and want to spend time with her. Also, wow, 7 miles even. But, like... It is fucking shitty how often it happens. Thank you, Octomage. Oh, I just totally stuck my butt in the camera. Let's not do that.
Butland.
No. I'll give you guys sound again. And then anchor local. Move it over here. World. Wife left me because core. And 3D printed knobs, but we don't talk about that. I must be immune to that magic then? What magic? Are you saying the magic of falling in love with core and becoming dependent on her? Because I don't think it applies to you. So jittery. Thank you, Octomage. Spoiling me as usual. She's the capybara of our time. Oop, Pog Octo. Hiya! I totally get it. Nice. Woohoo, 7 miles. I'm so proud of you. Hi,
Nom.
Kumi. Nom! Ow! I've caught myself getting upset in a similar way before and I stop it. Yes, and wow, dang. There's the first time it happened to me, I recognized it, but I don't think I stopped it. I just struggled that day. I think the next day I told her, and I was like, I don't want you to feel bad about this. I just want you to know that this is what I'm dealing with, and I felt this way. This is a me problem. You've done nothing wrong. And Cora was like, okay, can I help? And I was like, I don't know, other than just being a good friend. Don't change anything. That's how you can help. The second time and maybe the third time, I was probably mad for like 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and I was like, you need to cool the fuck down. Deep breath, Ewan. Go play a game. Be honest, Ewan. When you said the Zelda map we were in was the entirety of Hyrule, I wanted to kind of ditch everyone and just explore. Did you go back to it? Smothered a Ewan. Boy, Kumi. You can help by giving me all your attention and not focusing on anyone else, Nodders. No? You should go back to it. It's a really cool map. You can't go in any of the temples or anything. You can't go in stuff like that, but I mean, it's the entire overworld. And now we rest. Done. And then I can close BDO. Well, not actual BDO, just the video of it. I can come over here. I can open Koyo stream. Literally all 3 streams I had open earlier have ended. I can open Jack stream. Who else do we open? There's 2 really good ones. All right, we're gonna. Oh, this one's playing Raph. We're opening Kyo, and we might go there later. I love Raft, guys.
We need to raft stream. Nobody raft stream.
Kyo's doing it right now.
I meant get a group.
Okay, I played in a group probably 2 years ago at this point. So I'm due for a run. I'm playing a raft-like game right now. I was taking pics in that Twilight map. It's pretty nice. It shows such a high level of maturity. Possessive Yulin wants to be spoiled. I kind of do. Fake video. If we can also swim in Lake Hylia, that would be cool. But I ain't holding my breath. And you typically stream a little over 3 hours, makes sense. I got auto-modded? What'd you get auto-modded for? Unfortunately, North, I don't think they have the Lake Hylia section. There's a few areas where it's just got holes and it doesn't work. It's kind of like 80% done. Last time I rafted was a family stream? I need to take my shoes off. Oh my god, that feels so much better.
I'm getting here, folks. Streamer foot sweat.
God damn it.
Listen, the bathwater sold. We gotta take you, we gotta capitalize.
No! Wait there. I'm changing. God, look at her fucking face. It's so good. Stop staring at me. It's embarrassing. I actually do need you to move so I can recalibrate. I actually cannot see. Not you, Violet. You're good. I had Star, like, in my face. This tracker's a little off. Thank you. Ah, okay. I return, Violet. Where am I? We're here. Oh, I didn't change my outfit. Damn it. I lied. Avatars. Naku. Change. Alright, now I'm actually back. I don't know, it just sent me a message about getting automodded. What was the message? I don't see anything that was automodded. Klee? What Klee? Huh? Wide Violet? Oh boy, you and ankles. You napping? We are napping. Hoi Vio. Better back up before you get booped. Could have been a client-side automod. I don't see anything in OBS that mentions automod. I don't know what it could have been. Where'd we go yesterday? Lucid Dreams?
Dylan doesn't have ankles anymore. I numbed them.
No! Did... They have put Wispy Woo's worlds in the order of the first they posted. Which is like, what? Don't do it like that. Why would you do this? I want to see if they've made any new worlds. This is awful. Ugh. Oh, we haven't gotten here in ages. Portal. Oh, I didn't grab my camera. Do you have a scheduled start time every stream? 9 a.m. Central every day. On the minute. Thank you, Octal. We did, in fact, go to Lucid Dreams yesterday. They're super good about being on time, too. I think there's an option to choose the sort order. You can sort by name, update date, or updated date. There was, I didn't notice it. But that would be ideal. In 3. This was my homeworld for a while. It was such a stupid homeworld for me to have, right? Because I don't like being underwater. I have a fear of drowning. So every day, I'd zone in right here, right? But my headset would be off. I would launch VRChat, and my headset would still be hanging on the arm of the treadmill. So when I would take it off and put it on, it would move me over here off the dock, and I'd put my headset on, and I'd be underwater. And there was a few times where I'd be like, "Ooh, respawn." I'm so weird, guys. I fucking love beach aesthetic. I hate swimming and the thought of drowning and being underwater. Make it make sense. Oh, it's good to be off my fucking feet. Hell yeah.
Oh, Cookie is awake. I thought she was asleep.
Thought she passed out, Cookie. Just trying to. Bottom cases.
Oh my god, this fucking Wispy-Woo. The problem with this map is it has the shitty hold down on the right stick to bring up the menu that gets in the way. Okay, you lit them off, don't die. Goodbye, Noodles. I hope your drive feels relatively fast. I don't want actually to be faster and have you speeding. But I hope it feels fast. You're like, oh wow, I'm already there. Oh my god, that's messed up to yourself. I know. I really like this map. I really like the just tropical aesthetic. But then it puts me in the water half the time. I'm like, ooh. So weird and quirky. Okay, lit him off. Cry, see you nudes. I wonder if that Sylveon's trainer would accept a trade.
Huh? Wait, what? What, Sylvia? What type of trade we talking about?
Well, so Sappy likes Sylveon, so you know, is your trainer up to trades? Do you even have a trainer?
Wouldn't that be you if I'm always was on your side for that matter?
I would not consider myself your trainer. I think maybe you're like a free Sylveon that comes by now and then.
I feel.
At which point, you know, if you're
I'm
a free
so laughing at that
Sylveon,
joke.
they're coming for your ass.
Wait, you? Oh my God.
Time to throw
Wait,
balls.
It feels like whoever makes them, really, whoever makes them. Why you went there with that one, Star? I'm just roll. In the cases, you're right. I do roll morale, so that the case is right with a free Sylvia for that match.
Yeah, you have to move the menu into the better wall. Elan's Wispy-Woo addiction strikes again. Oh my god. Seaside Terrace is a beach resort that doesn't drown you? I might look at that. Wait, Elan, capture them. No, Pokemon are expensive. You gotta fucking feed them. You gotta buy the Pokeballs. Elan's is their
Pokemon
personal
costs like
trainer
300.
flush.
A lot of money. Costs a lot of money. It depends on how much will Pokemons be in. How much will Pokemons be in the freaking scenario in real life? Because I don't know how much that will be then. So.
Well, so like, I gotta fucking. Can I grab this and put it over here? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on, I got a better idea.
No, it's
I
perfect.
got a better idea. I think I could take it off.
What? No, we don't want to
I
take them
did.
off.
Fair enough.
How expensive would Pokemon be in the Pokemon world? You have to feed them. The initial investment of the Pokeball is probably not that cheap. I mean, it's like 500 Zenny or whatever it is they use. Which, you know, is 500 Zenny like $5. That's not that bad.
Hold on, let me.
Zenny was Mega Man, I think. Well, Zenny's been used in a lot of things, right? What do they use in Pokemon? Most, if not all, Capcom games, free healthcare. They do get free healthcare. Vet checks are free. Zenny's Dragon Ball. Poké Dollars? They use Poké Dollars. Okay. I feel like the food is the big one. And if you have a Pokemon that's just a fucking garbage gut, that could get so expensive, right? There would be Pokemon that are very cheap to feed, right? Fucking... What would be a super easy to keep Pokemon? I feel like Beheeyem, those little psychic alien things, would be super cheap. Cutiefly would be cheap.
Okay, I think I found my answer. Apparently for Zenny to USD dollars is like 0.0950.
What are Poké Dollars to US dollars? Ma, there's a weird looking Pokemon in the yard. Free range Sylveon. Hey guys.
I went from Zenny, if that's what you were saying.
I said Zenny earlier, but Zenny's just not Pokemon at all. I was just remembering it wrong. Hey guys, do you know that in terms of male, human, and female Pokemon breeding, Sylveon is the most Pokeballs on beach? Shush, Vaporeon. For some reason, everyone I make eye contact with wants to fight.
Why do we wait from Sylveon to a Vaporeon? And I thought that's for the Vaporeon, not the Sylveon.
I mean,
It would make sense.
they're pretty closely related, and like, you know, Pokemon's coming up. Vaporeon's gotta come up. The Flesh Ribbons stay on. Hoy Senreal, free healthcare. Zenya's Mega Man, I think. Most, if not all, Capcom games. Free Pokemon healthcare. Zenya's Dragon Ball. Pokedollars. It's pretty much yen. Okay. I think it's supposed to be a yen. Zenny is a general term a lot of Eastern games media use. Cutie Fly. Maybe it's like dogs where they want you to adopt them so they keep it cheap. That way they don't have
But
to
if
house
you
or
think
feed them
about
anymore.
it, but if you think about it, you can't give them dog. You can't get a Pokemon dog food. It has to be the berries they eat from the actual anime. Can't be the dog food for that
Well,
matter. That
So
won't
it's gonna
work.
depend on the Pokemon, right? Like if it's something like a Cutie Fly, it's gonna be really cheap. That thing's gonna eat like a berry a week. But what if it's something like
In the show they have
what is effectively?
is a fish.
Imagine you have something like a Snorlax though. That thing's gonna take a lot of food. Effectively dog food for
Really?
Pokemon?
I didn't
They
know
do.
that.
How much of that, like, are you
Okay,
buying
that's
it? Do you go to the fucking, like, Pokemart and it's like, I need fucking 500 pounds because I got a Snorlax, and they're just like, here you go. They provide it.
Wouldn't the Snorlax provide more sleep than anything that's given?
It's gonna sleep a lot,
Given
but
for it?
for the small amount of time it's awake, it's gonna fucking inhale food. They provide the way to turn human food into a sort of Poke food. Okay. So you'd still have to buy human food. Fucking ditto. It just eat anything. About 100 Pokedollars to 1 USD. So Yulin, my birthday's in a couple weeks. I would really like a Sylveon. Did you know that Vaporeon is cool? Yes. Kill. The dog food in Pokemon is just berries smashed together into pebbles. Now Yulin would be pretty cheap to keep. But they're very possessive. And want to monopolize your free time. I think I'd be easy to keep. I'm not free, you know. There'd be, you know, electricity, water expenses. I can pay for my own food, but you know, if you're paying my food, hell yeah. That's like 200 a month.
Just don't use the Pokemon for their uses. Just like keep the Pokemon to care. Don't use them like it was in Power World. Bro,
Well, why
for
not?
the love of God.
Why not?
Okay, for example, if you use a Pikachu for electricity, you think that's fine?
Yeah. Yeah, if you keep it happy. And that's the message of Power World. Yeah, you can have them be miserable and sick and, you know, get angry with them and chop them up. But that's bad management of the pals. You are incentivized to keep them happy and comfortable. And I think that's a good message.
I mean, if you think about it, think of the video from the freaking Evolutions where Jolteon charged someone's phone.
Yeah.
I forgot what video that is.
Hell.
It was the videos with the whole Evolutions.
I feel like there would be a Snorlax discount because just how much they eat. Free use Yulin pal. Hang on. Not even close
the
enough, not even
Snorlax does
free
sleep to eat. But the small one will take the food and steal, if you remember from the Pokemon.
Hmm.
Munchlax will just steal food and yoink it.
I feel like, okay, if we're talking about, we're wording it as like keeping people as Pokemon, but like relationship wise, I feel like I'm pretty easygoing. I'm not gonna be that demanding of time. There's gonna be some things where I'm like, I want this, harumph. I just don't think I provide much in a relationship. Unless you're the type that you get enjoyment from spoiling somebody. I'm not gonna work, so I'm not gonna be a breadwinner. And my cooking sucks, so like...
I'm never gonna hurt a Pokemon, in my opinion. Can't. I'm too freaking caring for that, though. Actually, try to put it to work. I don't have the
Yulin
heart.
ain't even close to monopolizing my free time. What if it makes him happy?
It depends, I guess.
There was a webcomic on DeviantArt that I read way many years ago. And it was basically a fan fiction of the Pokemon world. But specifically, it was about there was mortality rates in Pokemon battles. Something like 20% of Pokemon battles ended with a Pokemon dying. And so, in that regard, the main character really struggled with Pokemon battles. She hated them. She was like, you're a bad person if you actually participate in Pokemon battles. Even though that was like the common thing of society. Everybody loved battling Pokemon. But it was awful, right? You know, 1 in every 5 battles ended with a Pokemon dead. And, you know, it was a horrible thing. It was sad. The trainer would be devastated. The Pokemon would be dead. It was awful. And she's like, how is this justifiable? Why does everybody,
Hey,
like,
Laura.
participate in this and celebrate this? But, like, this just seems awful. And it was, they kind of go into it that the Pokemon like battling. They feel very anxious. It's their instinct. They fought as wild animals, and domesticating them didn't remove that instinct. They very much liked fighting. They looked forward to fighting. But, you know, in current society, Pokemon battles were built in a way to basically take that, to vent that desire out of the Pokemon. And so they're happy, they're chummy, they're friendly, they don't hurt humans, but they need to battle. And if you deny a Pokemon their battles, they start getting more aggressive, they start getting more volatile. They could potentially attack humans. And so this girl, the main character, she very much struggles with, like, coming to terms with the instinct of Pokemon in this fan fiction. Of a simple spade your Pokemon. She very much had difficulty coming to terms with this was best for the Pokemon, and them, you know, potentially getting hurt or dying. And it was a long-running fan fiction. I think she dealt with a lot of Pokemon that die. I think she deals with a lot of her Pokemon killing other people's Pokemon and feeling, like, very sad about this. And it covers a lot of, like, just a dark outlook at the Pokemon series. I don't remember what it was called. I saw this like 20 fucking years ago. I thought they had that in Pokemon too. I saw Pokemon moving boxes for people and stuff. Yeah. No one's seen the Arceus movie? I feel like I have. Using Pikachu for electricity is actually healthy. It would help drain its energy sac so it doesn't get a flu. Gotta train to Yulin. Oh my goodness, Kumi. Ellie. My bank got a yeast infection. The way this bread is got me going viral. Yeah, Juice? Thank you so much for that, Ellie. This dude on AO3, I thought Pokemon was really going to have Pokemon die. It might have. I don't remember. Miku, simply spade your Pokemon, Miku. That's a cute specimen right there. Yeah, I agree. We didn't have too many news stories today, but I covered the PoE changes a little bit. I talked about the manga I read. How do we relationships? I'm gonna go read that more today. I just want to read through the whole thing. Forever Skies. I actually didn't talk about Forever Skies that much. We played Forever Skies yesterday. It's Logitech, One Blue Sheep, Sentinel, and I. It's fun, but it's like, it just feels like not as good Raft. Like, it's just, Raft is just better. I feel way more claustrophobic on this one. In Raft, it feels like it's a lot easier to build up your ship, get a lot more space, get a lot more verticality. And, like, you could just jump off the ship, swim around a bit, and then come back on. Whereas Forever Skies, it's like you're in such a tiny ship the whole time. It's so small. And it is very slowly getting bigger. You're also inside. You don't have the openness of, like, the Raft. It feels very, like, claustrophobic and confining. You're welcome, Elin. I try very hard to make you roll your eyes. Maybe if you weren't just comparing it to Raft all the time. That's a fair point, Octomage. That is fair. It is a great game. It is. It is hard to look at it as not Raft, because they're very inspired by Raft. But that is a very fair point of, you know, if I hadn't played Raft, maybe I'd be playing this game like, this game's fucking perfect, it's awesome. Yuland hates the game. I do like it. I just don't see myself having like a yearly playthrough. I don't know if I'd come back to it. It does the exact same role as Raft, and I think Raft is better. I do think I'm maybe being a little unfair to it, but I don't know. Yeah, I get it though. You have the choice, just play the better one. Yeah, if you had to play it to know if it was better or not. Yeah, and I still think it's a good game. I'm gonna be happy for going through it. I'm not gonna finish the game and be like, I should have just played Raft, right? It is good. It's just, it's very clear that they took inspiration from Raft, and there's a lot of things that are like, oh, they did this in Raft, so let's do this. In Raft, every 5 minutes, the shark attacks your boat. He bites one of the sides, you have to poke the shark with the spear, and then you have to repair that block of the raft that the shark just bit. Shocker, in Forever Skies, there is this weird plant thing that, it floats towards your ship. You have to scan it to delete, or to delete the synthetics keeping it afloat. It grabs onto the ship, and if you don't kill it, it breaks that block of your catwalk. It is literally 1-to-1 with the shark. And so it's like, I see that, and I'm like, yeah, they played Raft before this, and just wanted Raft, but Skies. Which is fine, I think that's good. I think that's great, it's just, it very much opens it up to, I'm allowed to compare this to Raft now. A flying creature approaches the ship. It is fun. It's also, you know, with friends. I'm playing it with the squad, and so I'm having fun. A creature feature. Gavin Newsom, LA 2.0 plan. And then my meta story. Shortly after announcing he would eliminate fact-checking from his social media platform, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg started the California wildfires. I don't know if anyone has told you yet. The way your hair changes color makes it look like you're wearing a bald cap. They have. I'm very much aware, Dying Duck. My hair changes soon. I've been working on it. It changes soon. Featuring the creature, bald, bald, bald. It's supposed to be a gradient. It's supposed to be pink. And it's lighter at the top and it gets darker as it goes out. My friend who put the avatar together for me was not that good at gradients. Not that good at gradients. As in, I don't think he understood what the word meant. It actually becomes a gradient. Well done, Ewan. Thank you. What time is it? 12:50? I think I know where we're going today. There's somebody that is playing Raft, which we've been talking about all day, right? So, oh, he just did a be right back screen. Oh, I look forward to seeing your new model. I'm very slow to making model changes. I've been running this one for like a year and a half now. Where are we going today? You mean bed? I am going to bed. I'm sending all of you to GKio in a moment. However, if anybody wants to join me, they can. To be honest, I find the contrast between you and me pretty funny. We're both femboys. I have more goth look. I mean, so femboys is like, it can be such a varied thing. It often gets pigeonholed into certain things, right? Femboys are just fucking expected to be degenerate. And I certainly am. A lot of them are not, though. A lot of them are just like, I just want to be cute, right? But yes, I very much like bright, vibrant colors. And I think, you know, as you said, you like more dark and goth theming, which is very contrasting to each other. I don't know. I very much like spending time with you. I mean, that's how I was originally. Remember how long it took mine to make? Yeah. Except I started mine before you, Pixel. Then you started, then you finished, and now I'm starting over. Banish.
Does that make Fem brothers, out of curiosity?
Of course. Banished from Yulin Cuddles. You know you're never banished from Yulin Cuddles, Kumi. And you are super cute. You can't just say that, Spacefish. It's embarrassing. What the heck? Wait, no, hold on. Let me say it like Spacefish. What the heck? It's hard to really, like, nail that, like, this is exactly how Spacefish says it. Like, I feel like I did it right, but I'm like, that doesn't stand out as Spacefish to me. This is so sad. Can we get 10 gifted? Shut up. Spacefish, welcome. To be honest, yeah. I would like to wear the shorts on stream.
What the heck?
But I feel like chat would be too gooner-brained if I did. I mean, we've got people doing more lewd stuff on stream. You're very self-conscious about your shorts. You know, I don't think you need to be, but whatever you're comfortable with. Love, laugh. Spacefish, I give you permission to say it. It's me, I'm lewd. I have had to tell Pixel recently, you gotta put more clothes on. Oku. That one right there. That's the one that I'm constantly like, put your fucking apple on. Made it out my last meeting. Just in time for the walk? Hell yeah. Oku is the one that... Okay. Oku does this thing with nearly all of their avatars, where their clothes barely cover the nips. And by barely, I mean sometimes not at fucking all. And you can just see full nip, full areola, despite them wearing a shirt. Which, off stream, I'm like, fucking hell yeah. On stream, I'm like, no, don't look, what the fuck, put a shirt on. I had a pants toggle in case. Yeah, that's actual Gooner content. What the fuck? Is that a fucking Twitch notification? I need to figure out my notifications. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on with that. I'm a walking potion of sadness for you. Literally the opposite, Oku. I fucking love seeing you. I just get anxious when I'm streaming and I see you. But like, I really like spending time with you, Oku. Windows noises. Potion of no clothes.
I cast Greater Dispel Horny.
Resisted. Better luck next time. Oh, they're back. Okay. I'm gonna nap. Where's my pinky down? I'm gonna nap.
But it had a wisdom save of 69.
Yeah, that's not good enough for this one. Good thing we have a date tonight. We do. I don't really have any plans tonight. Tomorrow is Core Keeper. Holy shit, guys, I've been so fucking excited for Core Keeper. Oh my god. I've been literally looking up Core Keeper, like, early game stuff and, like, automation stuff. And Core has told me, don't just build all the automation stuff you saw online. I want to do it. I'm like, okay. I might make one thing. I might make one little farm, but... I already told her that. Oh, my legs. Where am I putting the camera? Over here. This little fire pit looks nice. Like, look at that. This place would fucking rule to be at. Oh, my legs are sore. Potion of no clothes. Potion of blindness for one day. But yeah, I do enjoy spending time with you, Elin. Anyway, have a good nap, cutie. Love you, Elin. Love you. I'm excited for you. Holy shit, Core Keeper mentioned. I cast Windows noise with no pop-up. Core monopolizing attention and automation. Sounds like Core. Anyways, thanks for streaming. You, love you later. Almost as hot as you, Elin. Oi. Oi. Here are the socials. Haha, Logitech didn't steal them this time. G. Kyo. You started a raid to G Kyo. Kyo's playing Raft. Their affiliate anniversary was this week and they forgot. That's funny. Raft is fun. Raft is a great time. And yeah, go say happy stream affiliate anniversary to them. Love the stream. I hope to see you again. Bye bye. Have a good rest. Gorgeous wants to be sure that the automation is done properly for when she inevitably starts sleeping. She doesn't want to just like look up a guide and do it. She wants it to be like, hey, we did this. This isn't just like, she wants to play the game, not just this person said to do this. Thank you guys for keeping me company. We did 7 miles. Good lord. Tomorrow, Core Keeper. No plans today, off stream, but I'll be around. You might see me in like Proxy's chat or Kyo's chat when I wake up. That being said, I love you. Bye.